we've got things to discuss. We have things to discuss on this day of Sunday because there's going to be a massive update. So watch for a video is going to drop at the Brick Academy. I'm going to Siberia. I'm leaving for Siberia tonight. So there's going to be a video coming from Siberia come Monday. So watch for that. I'm heading to Siberia right now. So literally after this hangout is done, I've got my plane waiting for me there. We're going to head straight to Siberia because there has to be an update right there because what this club has done is offensive, is rude, and is quite frankly ridiculous. So there's lots of stuff to discuss. So we definitely have to stop the La Liga title race. We want to discuss that club, and we want to discuss match fixing. And we're going to have a discussion as to why match fixing is wrong and should not be promoted. So, and I think I want to, and that's where things get really deep. It's about the whole match fixing thing. And so guys, you know what it is, man. Support your boy using the links below in the description box. Shout out to the members. Shout out to your Patreon members out there, Patreon members, Football Hut members. Shout out to you. I love you guys. Shout out to everyone in the chat and so forth. Shout out to your boy Sergio. Shout out to your boy Splashnet. Shout out to all of you guys out there at -3 Infinity. Martin Rosario. Shout out to all you boys out there, man. So keep it. Remember, like the vid. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, man. So guys, look, man. I have my
Shout out to Muntaha.
I have my meal here, which is a brown pizza bread and hummus with some olive oil in there as well. And I've got apple juice waiting for me inside the fridge. So I'm set and I'm ready, man. So there's only one place to start, guys. There's only one place to start. Now, remember, guys, this is about you guys. Because I've said my own thing. So this platform is for you bricks, man. It's for you bricks to say what you need. So Atletico Madrid. I'm a narrative merchant. I am a narrative merchant. I love my narratives. And this is connected to what will be our next topic. How do you sell a dude to your rivals because you feel that dude is finished, and that dude therefore becomes instrumental in your downfall? That's a crazy narrative. I watched the game. Obviously, I was walking, so I had to just find a quick spot to watch the game while I was walking from home. Very good game. Very good game, you know. And shout out to Osasuna. They actually put up a damn good game. But what's a tight race and what's a reaction? So look, I've talked and so forth. Let me pass over to Osasuna, man. So Osasuna, man, why couldn't your club hold on to that 1-0 lead?
Because they're trash. Because they're trash. They're trash. Simple as that. They're useless club, man. They're useless. You know what? They deserve Segunda.
I remember there was a match in December, I think it was, or was it November, where you guys couldn't even score a single goal against us.
Yeah. Bro, because you parked the bus, you parked Titanic, man, in front of goal. That's what you did.
No, you guys are just
deliberately.
That's all.
No, because you have nothing. You guys
have a better attack than Real Madrid. Atletico's attack is better than Real Madrid's, all right? Your attack is trash. You guys
you're chatting shit, my friend. You're chatting other shit garbage.
What is that? Okay, Osasuna.
Bro, this guy's pouring garbage, man, out of his mouth.
Wait. Okay, Osasuna's pouring
garbage. The only player that can do anything is Benzema.
How can you mark one shit guy on the pitch with Luis Suarez for fucking 88 minutes? Bro, it shows the caliber of a team. It's not even deserves.
Yeah, and this is the same defense that you couldn't score against, huh? So this is the same defense that you couldn't score against.
You know what?
With Benzema, with all these crap players that you have. What is Vinicius? Vinicius has been useless in the season except against Liverpool. Vinicius literally has had one good game this season. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. And you know what? That's why you guys, Wesker deserve more fucking credit than you guys. You guys are garbage.
What Wesker?
You guys can't even kick the ball. You guys cannot take the ball, my friend.
What do you mean we cannot take the ball? We almost gave you the league title last year. We almost gave you the league title today, yeah? We literally could have given you 2 league titles, but we decided that both, but we decided, hey, last year we gave it to Real Madrid, this year let's give it to Atletico, eh?
Jack shit, bro.
No. Easy. No,
Jack shit,
okay,
bro.
No. Wait. I'm going to meet you, Minta. I'm going to meet you because let's have some order. There was good argument. Let's have some order. Osasuna, what happened? 1-0 up.
What the hell is a water break doing in May? What the hell is that? What is a water break in May? It's May. It's not July. I understand if there's going to be a water break in July, but why the hell was there a water break for 3 minutes in the 77th minute in May 17th or May 16th or whatever, 5 minutes? It gave the Atletico Madrid players time to regain their composure. Eh? They were panicking. We score against them. They were panicking. They lost their heads. But they get a water break for whatever reason. It's the only game that I have seen this season with a water break. And ever since then, and then from there, they actually went on to make actually good play again. Until the 45th minute, we were getting battered. We were getting completely destroyed, right? But then our genius coach says, you know what? We're going to go back 5. We're going to go 5-4-1. We're just going to say, you know what? Park the bus and we'll get on the counterattack because these guys are hammering us too hard. So what do? We park the bus, we defend incredibly well, and we let them score 2 offside goals because Atletico is, they became Morata today, right? Missing chances and scoring offside goals. And then we score a goal on them. First of all, isn't there like a goal line technology watch, or was that replaced by VAR? Because that confused me. Second of all, Oblak is a mad keeper. That guy
that's a great save.
Mad keeper.
That was a great save.
If that was a bloody if that was an actual save, like I would like that would literally have been the title winning save. Now it doesn't matter in the end because they won 2-1, but that guy's insane. I'm so frustrated. I'm still frustrated. I'm still pissed because Herrera was playing fantastic, our goalkeeper, and I think it was just because we didn't have our.
Okay, so you felt that water break was critical for Atletico because
they lost their heads. They lost their heads.
But let's keep it real. Even if they had that water break, I was like, they are butlers. The mentality is crushed. I thought that do these guys have the character to come through after going down 1-0 with 50 minutes to go? So you have to still credit their character.
No, well, I will say this: the defending for the first goal was absolutely shocking. I mean, who was playing at right back for us today? It was hold on, let me look. It was, I think, yeah. It was Moncayola. Moncayola literally decided, hey, I don't want to mark. I'm going to be standing marking. What's his face? No. I'm going to be marking nobody playing right wing back because we're not used to playing this 5 at the back formation. So maybe it was because of that. We go with this 5 at the back, and it leaves a space open between the fullback and the center back, and that's what led to the first goal. And I think it was just more because we're not used to playing that formation. But the second goal was just Carrasco was really good. Carrasco is literally the Atletico's player of the season. He's the only guy that's still been consistent in the second half of the season. He's the only guy that's been doing anything for them.
Talk about João Felix's pass to Lodi. That was a great pass. That was a great pass by João Felix. You can just say it was the defense was great pass. That was a great pass.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I had a whole rant prepared for Atletico Madrid. I hate these guys. I have my personal reason. All I'm going to say is I am a PSV fan, and if you look at the Champions Leagues between 2015 and 2017, you will know why I hate Atletico Madrid. These guys can't score a single goal against us over 180 minutes. You know, Atletico Madrid is the only club in the history of the Champions League to go through a Champions League knockout game without scoring any goals. They scored none, not at all. And they somehow still go through. And the most painful thing about that penalty shootout, the most painful thing about that penalty shootout was that it was 7 perfect penalties from us as well. The penalty shootout was 8-7. It was a perfect penalty shootout. And when they won it, I wanted them to win because I didn't hate them then, right? I wanted them to win the Champions League because I was like, okay, if we want to lose against the champions of Europe, it looks, PSV looks really good. But no, the guy who scores the winning damn penalty against us, the 8th penalty, takes the 4th penalty for Atletico in the final and misses. I mean, the poetry of that is crazy. That he was the guy to miss the penalty, and then the season afterwards, we're in the same group as them. They decide they actually want to score goals on us then, not score goals on us when we were going to get knocked out anyway. Score goals on us in crucial group games where we could actually have maybe done something and qualify for the Europa League instead of fucking Rostov, right? So this is why I truly, truly hate Atletico, and because they just show that they're even more bottom jobs. I hate these guys. I hate these guys so fucking much. And so I really wanted to win today. I really, really wanted Osasuna to win today. And if they had won it, it would have been so poetic because then 2 years in a row, they gave Real Madrid the title, right? Last season, they beat Barcelona away and they won Real Madrid the title. Today, it would have been the exact same thing.
So, specifically, speak on Cannibal Suarez, man, and how clutch he's been for Atleti, bro.
Okay, so you know how you were saying that an assist is like not is not an assist if you make a square pass. Cannibal was just in the right place at the right time. Carrasco puts a beautiful ball in there, and you have to credit him for being in the right place at the right time. That goal is all Carrasco.
Yes.
Cannibal, although that goal is really, really clutch, and it is so funny that it was what's it called? It's him that scores the winning goal against to win them the title when Barcelona sold him last year because they didn't think he was good enough, right? It is so funny, but I think it is a master plan. It is actually a masterclass by Bartomeu. He knew this Barcelona team isn't good enough to win the title. Let's give Atletico a chance. So they screw over Real Madrid. They all they were thinking is we don't want Real Madrid to win it, so we'll give Atletico the chemical, and he's going to win the league title for Atletico against Real Madrid. Now they almost fucked it up. They almost bottled it, and they were 10. You guys are exaggerating when you say 13 or 16 points. They were 10 points ahead at the maximum but that was in January. In January, they were 10 points ahead. Now that's crazy.
Okay.
That you were 10 points ahead, and then you throw it.
Let me bring Wilson, man. Talk to me, man. We're so close. Natural.
It's heartbreaking, man.
6 points, 75th minutes. Real Madrid were in the driving seat. Real Madrid had the destiny in their hands in the 75th minutes. So natural, 1 goal up. Atleti were losing.
I was at work. I was watching the game on my phone. The moment Nacho scored a goal, I knew we were gonna win the game. So I didn't even bother watching. So I was tuned into the Atletico Madrid game. When Osasuna scored, bro. Oh my god, bro. Wilton, I was so bro. because I was like that's even better for us because we just needed a draw. Bro,
oh my god, Wilton, bro.
I was doing jumping jacks, bro. My
don't talk about that, bro. Don't talk about that, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Then when Atleti tied it, I was like, oh gosh, bro. Oh gosh. Then like 2 minutes left, bro. 10 minutes left in the game. Just 2 minutes left, bro.
Bro,
it's this. You know what this reminds me of, bro?
That's why this is why this has to go down. I can't remember many times races.
God,
this has to go down as one of because we're gonna get to Barcelona because Barcelona is a whole topic in and of itself. But the way things have swung back and forth, I've never seen a title race that has just gone from bam, 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 like this. And maybe there'll be one match. I think Atleti are good. Valladolid lead have to win to avoid relegation.
Well, I'm on my knees, bro. But this game gave me the 2012 when Aguero scored the last-minute goal for City, and City went go ahead and won the league, bro. Because it's just heartbroken, man. Like it's like because the thing about it, right? Yes, they have to play Valladolid, but the issue is Atleti tends to struggle more against teams that play really deep against them. Valladolid needs to win that game, so they're gonna come out and attack Atleti, and Atleti, they're dangerous on counterattack. But yeah, man, it's heartbroken that they won it. Obviously, they were favorites to win it since they were up by I think 13 points at one point with a game in hand. So most people thought the title was over. I've always said it wasn't over because I'm like, it's not over till you give the team the trophy. So I always believe that. But the fact that they let it become a 3-horse title race, and we all know Barca
had they been bummed.
We'll deal with them. We'll deal with them.
Yeah, but man, it's heartbroken, man. I really wanted Zidane to get this final trophy before he's leaving after this season. But hey, we'll see what's gonna happen on the final day. Maybe R9, your boy R9, I'm gonna call him up though. I have his phone number. I'm gonna call him up and say, go out and motivate those Valladolid boys to do something. And as for Suarez, right? It's a narrative.
It's a narrative. It is a freaking crazy narrative.
It is a crazy narrative. The fact that he leaves Barca and wins the league next season with Atletico, but the thing about it, Suarez has been a liability. Like he hasn't been good in the Champions League for Barcelona. That's what Barca fans want the most. The Champions League.
Wait. But let me ask you this:
in the Champions League, even this season for Atleti, he was garbage in the Champions League.
True, but
in the league, he's money. He's always been money.
Yeah, but my thing is that as bad as it's been, at least get a replacement. But don't worry, we'll deal with Barcelona. So we'll deal with them after. Before I come to Bental, Bilton, do you still believe you can do something come the final day?
That's the thing. It's not in our hands. It's not in our hands.
Yeah.
It's not in our hands. If we would have beat Sevilla, I would have said for sure. I would have said we won this. But it's not in our hands. Like Valladolid has to get a draw. It's not in our hands. Like I'm on my knees. Like literally, my heart is.
Okay, so if Real win and Atleti draw, Real win the league.
Yeah, because we're gonna head to head. We're gonna have the same points and win on head to head. But it's not in our hands. It's Valladolid holds all the cards. But again, if we do lose La Liga to Atleti, I still think this season is pretty good for us. Even though it's Real Madrid, you always got to win either the La Liga or the Champions League. But with the 63's injury this season, the team made it to a semifinal. Zidane last season, the guy came out of retirement to help us win La Liga last season. So it'd be pretty amazing if he won it. But for Atleti, you guys were up by 10, 13 points. So I guess it'd be pretty garbage if you guys did lose it. But it is what we're gonna find out the last day. Maybe we get another drama. Maybe your boy Hazard score a last minute goal in Atleti title.
Easy.
But as for Carrasco, I think Carrasco needs to start for Belgium over Hazard in the Euros this summer.
For sure.
But that's not gonna happen.
Because that's what I said is that if you look at this, Lukaku instrumental in Inter winning the league, De Bruyne instrumental in Man City winning the league. I think Atleti have done it, and you would have to argue, just as Osasuna said, Carrasco, I believe, has been Atletico Real Madrid's best and most consistent player this season. So those are three players who've been instrumental for their guys winning the league, and they're all Belgian. Let's look at Belgium this Euros, man. Muntaha, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, first of all, like between me and Osasuna, we are like brothers from the same clan, so we go at each other, so that's nothing new, huh? So no hard feelings, man. So secondly, bro, I hate you. Have you heard, in Prem, this is right, rainy night at Stoke or something like that, and go and beat them. It's like, it's pretty much impossible, right? Bro, we went to Bilbao. Bilbao is like, it's not that easy to go and beat Bilbao away, okay? I mean, at their own crib, okay? And pretty much Atletico 2 weeks ago, they lost to Bilbao 2-1. If you remember, we saw that like league titles going out of Atletico's hand, right? We came and beat them. For me, man, Atletico, like what Osasuna did, like, for 88 till 80th minute, perfect, man, perfect. You executed perfectly, like you have pretty much given the the platter for us now. What? Because I was like fucking watching two games at the same time, bro. HH. So there was like mixed. It's completely mixed feeling, man. Because while watching Madrid game, I can see, okay, yeah, we can get this point now, okay. But Atleti now, I was like on my knees, man. Like for Osasuna, man. Come on. At least even a draw will be enough. Draw will be definitely enough for us, What happened, bro? I mean, the ball from João Felix to be excellent.
That was a superb ball, man.
Yeah.
Superb ball.
Yeah. And top of the excellent finish as well by Renan Lodi.
Yes.
Yeah. Bro, that was more difficult, for Osasuna to
But see, Bunta, you have to give, because we call them bottlers, we call them attacking virgins. So that these guys just do attack. We have to give them credit that at 1-0, it's like these guys have bottled it. So we have to give them credit that for that mental fortitude. Because here's the thing: the guys thinking of the cooling break. When they came in for the cooling break, they knew the Real score. So they were like, "Oh my God, we're 1-0 down. Real are winning away at Bilbao." So to have that mental strength of like, no, guys, we have to win. Not draw, we have to win. You've got to give them credit because that news would have been devastating, them knowing that Real were winning.
Yeah. And for me...
I mean, who are these goal scorers for Real Madrid, though? Hazard, Nacho? I mean, who are these guys?
Nacho was like Champions League winner twice. Remember?
Yeah, but who is a Hazard? What the hell is a Hazard?
Easy.
Oh, Hazard? Oh, yeah.
Best player at the World Cup. Best
Premier
player
League winner.
Best player, and also best player at the World Cup.
Which World Cup is
this? Alex, can you mute your mic? Monsa, talk, please talk.
Oh, yeah. The reason I'm so salty for this thingy, okay? I'll be honest. If Barca would have won, I wouldn't be mine. 1-2. I know Celta Vigo lost anyway. Won, so nothing new. I mean, they're always beating Barcelona.
Wait, we'll deal with them. We'll deal with them.
Oh yeah. For me, if let's say this right, if this would be Barcelona, yes, because bro, they don't do all the games shithousery, bro. Bro, Atletico this season, bro, they have been surviving, man. I don't know, but bro, if you watch each and every game of Atletico, 1-0, 0-0, and you know what? They're hoping Madrid to draw. Or Madrid to lose, Barca to draw, Barca to lose, Madrid suffering from injury. Okay, let's take advantage of that. You know what, bro? They were 10 points clearly ahead with 2 games in the hand. 2 games in the hand, 10 points. That's like, technically, that should be like 16 points lead.
That's what's made it so crazy is that let's have won this ages.
Levante is the team that started it all.
Yeah. No, and low key, man. Look, man. Like for me, Atletico doesn't deserve this thing, man. I mean, people might disagree.
They don't deserve shit. They don't deserve shit.
They don't deserve.
Wait. Easy. Explain to me, Monsa. Explain to me why they don't deserve this. When you and Barcelona have been effing up.
No, hatred. I'll tell you.
What did he beat Sevilla?
If you're that good, right? No, wait. If you're that good, right? Could have at least beaten Madrid or Barca once in the 4 games you played. At least once.
I always use this example. There was a season where Arsenal beat Alex Ferguson's Man United twice. They beat them twice. Guess who won the league? Man United. This isn't the Champions League. It's a league. It's how well you do over 13 games.
But I've seen Man United, like even the worst days, right? They're getting some good results, 3-0, 4-0. Bro, Atletico in this first half of the season, they win 6-0 against Granada or something like that. That's it for Atletico, bro. Just watch all of the games. They win 1-0, 0-0, 1-0. Some dodgy goals.
You only have yourself to blame if Atleti, because Atleti handed you and Barcelona this title on a plate, and you didn't want to take it. They said, "Here, we've screwed up. We've bottled this here, and you can clown us." And you didn't take it. You fumbled as well.
Okay, wait, hatred, bro. I will keep on bringing this point, bro. Against Elche. And they just didn't rob us. They robbed Barcelona as well. If dumb Barca fans doesn't understand that shit, then you're not a true Barca fan, bro. Because bro, look, bro, they robbed 2 clubs, bro. Come on, man. La Liga has been favoring heavily Atleti. Why you need to give her like flipping water break for what? And
it was hot.
Was right.
It was hot. It was hot.
Oh my god!
How do you know,
dude? They haven't had a water break in Spain except before last season.
What if the weather?
I don't know when.
Here's my response. First of all, it is what it is. That's the first thing. Second of all, maybe it was super hot. Third of all, you can't use a water break for an excuse like that was an unfair advantage.
But it is.
No, it's not. Wait. Football is football.
No, is football. They broke the momentum for flipping Osasuna. No, you have to see that as well.
They completely broke our momentum.
You ever watch the NBA? Don't you ever see how to take time out? That's to break the momentum of it. But it is what it is. Oh, it's a shout out to the Barcelona woman. They beat the living crap out of the Chelsea woman.
Violated. Total violation.
Wait, what's
maybe Messi should join the women's team.
4-0 in the final. In the final.
In the Champions League final.
Champions League final.
I want to say something now, but
the women are better than the men.
For May 29th.
Hashtag.
Both sides, for both teams.
You know the Barcelona women. They pretty much went 27-0 this season. They haven't lost a single game or draw a single game this entire season, bro.
The only Barcelona team that's
they should replace the men's sides.
Bro, maybe that's what Messi was talking about. Maybe that's what Messi was talking about. The Champions League is coming back to the Camp Nou.
Jessica Alba was there. Jessica Alba.
Yeah, he should let me finish.
What's up? Please finish.
Yeah, bro, you know what? You know why I'm angry for the first. I'm not that much like to be honest. I can see that was a really good move, yeah, for the first goal, like for Atleti. Bro, Anthony Budimir, man, this guy has been saving for I'm not gonna lie, man. This I respect this guy striker of Osasuna. Yeah. This guy's been playing so good, man. He's been clutch, by the way.
He's so
in many big games.
He's so clutch.
Yeah, bro. This guy's a definition of clutch, to be honest. Anyways, when you know why I'm so salty for the second goal? I can clearly see, bro, what Carrasco is going to do. He will just going for the low cross, man, like the cut back, and bro, Suarez has scored tons of goals like that in La Liga, bro. For me, I'm so pissed off you're playing back five, and how can you able to mark Suarez? For me, I can't, bro, come on, man. There's for me,
no. But you see,
that's the basic of that.
You know what? I have zero sympathy for you. If you beat Sevilla, it's in your hands. Never see. Do you know one thing I hate? Is
bro, you know what? You watch Sevilla, right?
No,
look at the clubs going against us. Why didn't you get the penalty against Sevilla?
Do you know what I always hate? No, do you know what I always hate?
Come on.
I always hate is whenever I have to rely on someone else. You had the chance. If you had beaten Sevilla, it's in your hands.
Bro, but
it doesn't matter what Atletico do. So why did you beat Sevilla?
You're missing the key point.
What's the key point?
The key point is Atletico didn't. If they win or they were right now the top, they are not just based upon their own merit. Let's be honest, they're not just based on their own merit, bro. Sevilla, you can clearly see there's been so many
with the
calls.
Excuses, my friend. Chill with the excuses, bro.
You don't watch even 2 games of La Liga, so shut up, bro. Understood, bro. Yeah.
Disputed. Make top 4. Then top.
Wait. Okay, Musa, land before I come to Zeman, land.
Bro, my point is, bro, Atletico is not there right now. Bro, I wouldn't mind Barca to win. I'm saying with my open eyes and being
relax.
Relax. I know you'd switch up. Let's be honest, you'd switch up. Let's be honest,
I'm flipping honest.
Don't bring that trash from your mouth. Because we will deal with those clowns afterwards. Those jokers don't deserve anything. Those jokers don't deserve anything. So please.
Bro, at least Barca win few games, can win singly with Atletico. Oh my God, bro. They've been embarrassing. Bro, you know why I'm so upset as well? These guys cannot represent the champions of Spain, bro. I'm sorry, man. La Liga,
wait. To round off before I move from you. So, do you believe Real can still win this? Do you think Valladolid will do you a favor?
Man, bro, look, I mean, if there is a will, there is a way, and all those things is there. So, you know what? I'm hoping I'm playing my last dice, man, on Valladolid, man. Last, man.
You've got to beat Villarreal because you don't want to see a situation where where they draw and you draw. That would be messed up.
Hatred. Okay, I won't be saying that over. Definitely,
you need to smoke, man. You need to learn to smoke weed.
Definitely not, bro.
No. Okay, but do you believe that Real will miraculously? Because I say you've already messed up. I think Atleti, it's all for them.
Bro, for me, of course, I still believe that. Thank you. Because you know why? You know what? Real the lead, bro. They have to make flipping 3 points, and Huesca, because they're fighting with Huesca. Huesca, come on, Huesca's playing Valencia away, by the way. Actually, at home. And Huesca is in really bad shape.
Huesca still surviving?
Who are Elche playing? Who are Elche playing?
I'll see the Elche, but you know what's funny and why I'm a bit confident against Villarreal, because Villarreal have to play Europa League finals, or they might rest key players, especially Jared Moreno.
That's a good point. Oh yeah. Good point.
So, and when we can beat Bilbao away with our C team, why we cannot beat Villarreal at home? So
okay. Let me bring in Zeman. Talk to Zeman. So talk about Atleti winning this whole thing, and then can they do what's up? Let's try and be nice and concise.
All right. In La Liga, the 2014, we saw them David Villa, and then right now we saw them Suarez. It seems like it's a trend. Like every single time they get a Barcelona player, they seem to have the ability to win the league. And the thing is, man, Atletico Madrid, as much as I want to say, like, at the end of the day, it's I believe it's both Barcelona and Real Madrid fault. And the thing is, I agree with Monta, but I kind of agree with him to a certain extent. I do believe that the winner comes down to it's not about being on form. It's about dropping less points than your opponents. That's what the league title has come to. It's not because all three teams were greatly on form and they were performing week in, week out, and it was a tight race. It comes down to Atletico Madrid not losing as much points as Barcelona and Real Madrid. So for me, they wanted, Luis Suarez is going to build into his legacy, being able to win the league title with two different teams and bring in that almost winning mentality to them. I guess he could claim that to a certain extent. And like I've been saying, bro, I've told you, HH, plenty of times. I said that Atletico Madrid are the most likely to win just because to a certain extent, they didn't have to worry about the Champions League, but they were still losing points. I just felt like Real Madrid were on course to make it.
I didn't expect Real and Barcelona to flop, to fumble the bag.
No. One thing about Barcelona is we didn't have finishers. We have no finishers whatsoever.
I don't want to hear the word Barcelona out of your mouth until we deal with them afterwards. We'll deal with them in the next topics. I don't want to hear any from them. I just focus on the Cannibal and focus on whether these guys will finish the job against Valladolid.
Okay, yeah. To a certain extent, yeah, I did believe that Atletico Madrid were going to win it just based on the two clubs' ambitions and where the two clubs were at throughout the season. But in terms of Atletico Madrid, again, João Felix is a great player. But I would honestly, he would barely make it to my top 5 in terms of the most important to Atletico Madrid. There was so many. I would say there are at least like 5 other players that are more crucial than him, like Moriente, like Suarez, like Cresco, who's really been he's been outstanding for Atletico Madrid. I mean he's been their main talisman, and kudos to them, for winning the league.
Basically, my thing is, man, are they winning this league, or will Valladolid do those guys a favor? Are they winning this league? It's a yes or a no.
If they end up losing the last game to Valladolid, I mean,
then Real will lose to Villarreal.
God save them. Twitter's gonna go in on for them. I already know you probably have a video planned for these guys if they lose that. But yeah, I don't listen. I think they already won it. I think they're the winners. I think Atletico Madrid. Congratulations for winning La Liga, and just I don't think this team is. They haven't taken advantage of their lead that much. Like they were 10 points up top and they just buckled under pressure. But yet they still had the winning. They still had the mentality, and that's down to Oblak. Because Oblak was making saves that he shouldn't be making. He was literally carrying the team. I remember the game against Real Betis. They had no right coming out of that game like that. They should have lost by like 5 goals. It almost seemed like they had no way of coming out of that game. So for me, congratulations, your players stood up and they deserve to win. It's as simple as that.
Abdullahi, talk to me, man. Abdullahi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, man.
What happened at the beginning of the stream, man?
It's like you never listen until you've been proving wrong. That's when you listen. You never listen. Everybody, I've been saying it from day one. Even I think it was Zima or I've been saying it. Atletico will win the league. You were like, hey, I'm gonna give it to Barcelona because of Lionel Messi. Please tell me. Is Lionel Messi the one playing for Barcelona only? It's a team football. If it doesn't show up, other players will not show up. So credit has to be given to Atletico for them winning this La Liga.
No credits, bro. No credits.
Munta, you don't need to run. They will win that. I already told you.
We suffered from bro. You know what's funny? I'm like, I'll just say, bro. I'll be honest, bro. We had 62 injuries this season and still we on verge to even challenge the league title, bro. This shows that how shit is Atletico.
What?
62 injuries this season overall by now.
Wait,
62 every game in every training session. There's one player getting injured.
Mathematically possible.
No.
Check it yourself.
It's not true. We had 100
players can get injured more than once.
Bro, he had.
He
was dealing with infants.
It's just like the amount of times you've been injured.
Infants.
Not just injured players. Amount of times you've got
The 62 injured. Players injured multiple times.
Easy, Abdullahi.
Minor injuries, including minor injuries. Yeah.
Abdullahi.
I get Madrid injury stuff and everything, but man, like I said already, because I knew it that they all win the La Liga already. So my pick was on them already, because I knew Barcelona or Real Madrid will not win it. Especially Barcelona, they have a Sabega defense, and I don't even trust them to even to even pull through. And for Madrid, because of those injuries they have, I don't see them really pulling through. And Ramos is not been consistent enough for me to allow. It's been the leader.
Ramos has been not playing, bro. He hardly played 15 games this season, bro.
So that's the problem. It's been.
You said consistency, bro. How?
Like,
bro, there's no players for us playing on the pitch, bro. We play with a C team. Do you know that?
Munsaha, let's him land.
You have to.
Bro, that's why I said, if Barca wins, I don't have any issue, because
let's him talk.
At this rate, Barcelona can't even win the La Liga anymore. They can't even.
I'm saying if Barca will be the first place, I wouldn't be mine. I wouldn't be that salty.
So like, you believe that no matter what, Atleti, that's Valladolid won't do anything. Real won't do anything. That Atletico Madrid will be La Liga champions.
I told you last week. Atletico 100% win it in Spanish La Liga. You never believe. We are saying, how am Barcelona to win it? They have Messi. They have Griezmann. They have Us. Please, where's Us?
And
where's Leo Messi?
Okay, what was the scoreline you said Chelsea and Leicester City for the FA Cup?
I did not put it the scoreline. I don't even say the scoreline, because I hate predicting Chelsea.
Gatlock
is there, because
if you're around, can you just bring up the complicated Chelsea thing where we all give a prediction?
I hate predicting Chelsea scoreline. You know why? Because I'm attached to this Chelsea Football Club, and
Abdullahi, you promised me a hand on heart. You do not give a scoreline for the Chelsea Leicester City FA Cup game during a complicated Chelsea show.
I only said Chelsea is a social. We just have to win. That's it. I said we only just have to win. It's the cup final. We gotta just win it.
And you've talked, my friend. You've talked.
So let me talk about Suarez and them.
Okay.
Talk. I think I need to ask Atletico Madrid fans, what is going on between Diego Simeone and Joao Felix? Why is he not playing? That's where the problem is. Is it about talent? Or is it about it's not fitting? It doesn't fit with the team. I don't know what's going on with him, because when it comes in, whether it comes in or he plays, we also see the impact he always brings to the team. What's going on with Diego Simeone and Joao Felix? Is it the right club for Joao Felix, or does he need to move out? That's what the problem is. Diego Simeone needs to find a system that fits in Joao Felix into the team. We don't know where it's going to fit in. We understand the split, the 4-4-2 formation, yeah, but where does Joao Felix fix in? Where does he fit into that squad? I have no idea. I can't say, because whenever he comes in, you always have an impact when it comes in. So we wonder where the problem is at the moment. And for Barcelona, selling Suarez to Atletico Madrid and winning the league, man, Barcelona is rotting from the top to bottom. It's a club that has been rotting from top to bottom. They gotta find a way to figure things out. Now they're even going for Sergio Aguero.
Wait, we're not touching that. That's a separate top. We're not touching Barcelona, yes, my friend. What's this guy?
It's damn bad, man.
Eric, talk to me, man. Atleti. Eric, calling with Eric, 1-2. What's this guy's name? What's it called? Can I YSK, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
I'm gonna wait until the final game is done, because anything can happen, because we know what Atleti is like. But I've been saying just like Abdullahi, that these dudes are gonna win the league for God knows how long now, and you didn't want to take anything.
But YSK, could you really account for those clowns messing up the way that they did?
No, but it doesn't matter about them.
I know they're gonna mess up because they have a Siberia.
Wait. Same team. Like they have the same defense. Why are you shocked that they did not win the league? That to me makes no sense.
YSK, continue.
So the water break.
It's a freaking water break.
That's a go-to move.
I'm not gonna listen. It's an emotional time for Muntaha and Wilton and everyone, but so I'm not gonna get into that. But I want to talk about is more on his Barcelona bricking it with Suarez. That is probably I've not seen a narrative like that where
a
player.
Why is focus on Cannibal because we're gonna deal with Barcelona. We're gonna do a dissertation on Barcelona next.
So Suarez,
huge goal,
and he came in clutch. He's a Champions League flop, but he came in clutch for Atleti, and obviously we get to Barca, but huge goal, and you can see what it meant to him personally. I think he wants to prove a point more than anybody else as well.
Let me ask you this then: do Atleti beat Valladolid, or do Atleti draw and Real draw?
They can't. I mean, would you be surprised if they both lose?
If they both lose, I don't think they should give the trophy to Atleti.
That'll be the most anticlimactic finish to a season.
You can say anticlimactic, but it would make sense. That's
would be the perfect ending, wouldn't it?
Based on just how weird this has been, it would make sense to where Atletico lose, then Real loses. Like, oh wow! So they fumbled all the way to
that'd be the perfect ending. That's basically La Liga in a nutshell. So but no, in terms of what might happen against Valladolid, I mean, they can't draw, right? If they draw and Real win on
Real win because head to head,
yeah. So and Valladolid, they're fighting for relegation right now.
Yeah.
That's a very big game because both it's like there's two extremes going against each other. So who's Real playing in the final?
Villarreal at home.
Villarreal. Yeah, man. It's not in Madrid. It's not in Real Madrid's hands. It's not in Real Madrid's hands.
Yeah.
So it's all on what happens against Valladolid. And I'll tell you what though, if these dudes actually mess this up, bro.
No. But see, do you know why I think Atleti will do it? This was the game when they went down 1-0. I was like, okay, it's over. So for me, it's like if these guys turn this around, not only draw but they win. They've won the whole thing because this was the test of character,
bro.
Because when they went 1-0 down, I was like,
I was sweating when they won 1-0 down because
because they knew that Real were winning. They knew Real were winning, so they're like, oh my gosh, you flopped. So to gather their thoughts and to react like that, I think that was a mental fortitude that I think will make them deal with the pressure of that final game.
Waterbig rescued them, bro.
See, I know.
Wait, easy.
Let me act like a Liverpool fan, bro. At least for this night, I'll act like a Liverpool fan.
Okay, so you said the water break helped them.
I mean,
those
4-5 minutes.
This is what I think about that opinion, man. That's a brick opinion.
I mean, you might disagree, but ultimately it breaks the momentum for Osasuna.
Wait, how long was it? How long was it? Is it 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
No, it's more than
5 minutes.
5 to 4 minutes. Yeah.
I'll go. I'm quite disappointed.
Okay, so let me come to Undisputed and then to Jamal's Undisputed.
Guys, I am very disappointed that none of you guys have given a shred of credit on this man's name yet. Diego Simeone, top 3 manager in the world today. No. On his way to his second La Liga. This is
when did he win his last one?
2014.
7 years ago. No.
7 years ago. There we go.
We can't ignore this, and it's astonishing that people put Atletico in the same sentence. Guys, it's astonishing people put Atletico in the same sentence as Barcelona and Real Madrid when they have half as much revenue. And they have half the wage bill. So what does that say about Simeone? He's beating Zidane with half the revenue, half the wage bill.
He never beat Zidane.
He's beating Zidane.
That's true. That technically,
he's beating Klopp
beating them. He
lost them twice.
No. I'm talking about over a 38-game league season. Half the revenue. Yeah. I'm gonna repeat this again. Half the revenue of Real Madrid. Half the revenue of Barcelona.
Real Madrid's injuries. Their injuries.
How about that?
And
did you know that
happen to anyone?
You know this season, right? Our starting 11, We only play like an entire full starting 11.
Listen, you guys had the
stupidest
luck
our
of
entire
all
starting
time for
11
3
this season.
consecutive Champions League years. So please stop complaining. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
2 games. Our entire starting 11 played this entire season.
Hey, wait.
I know you guys are salty. No.
By that logic, Liverpool is at the right place then. You mean then Liverpool doesn't have any excuse for Van Dijk and all these injuries, huh?
It is what it is. I mean, injuries happen and we are fourth.
So Liverpool was deserving.
Let him land.
I'll see you next week on
you guys, everyone on this, nobody on this hangout respects Simeone. But what this guy has done since he took over a decade ago from Atletico, when they were closer to relegation than anything else, what this guy has done since then, took them to 2 Champions League finals where he lost to a team which was on paper clearly superior to his own, is winning 2 La Liga titles against Barcelona and Real Madrid, who have far more money than they should do, and it shouldn't even be close. Even with injuries, you make 400 million more a year.
How much did they spend on João Felix?
All the Griezmann money. That's all it was. And what about apart from João Felix?
That was not my question. I said how much. How much is a number, not a name? How much did they spend on?
120
million. But it was all Griezmann money. Net spent doesn't even come close. Overall squad depth doesn't even come close. Overall squad wages doesn't even come close. Why are we putting Atletico in the same sentence as Real Madrid and Barcelona? It's because of Simeone. He's the star of the team. That's all it is. He's a genius.
No, it's not.
The people who think
it's Carrasco.
It's
Carrasco. If not for Carrasco, these guys are not.
Carrasco is an average player who looks good in a system, and also
on his piece.
Wait, hold up. He's an average player who looks good in Simeone, thanks to Simeone.
Bro, he's a Liverpool.
No.
You just delivered 2 brick haymakers. What?
Bro, the same thing you said for Trent.
Coming out of your rotten mouth.
Carrasco,
bro, Liverpool wanted it. He's clouded, bro.
Is Carrasco Messi? That's all I'm asking. He's a good, decent player, but Simeone is a star. And the people who I hate the most are the people who think, Atletico should hire an attacking coach. That's what people said with Allegri and Juventus, and look at how that turned out. They become much worse. This Atletico team is perfectly built around Simeone's system.
Why didn't they beat Chelsea?
Why didn't they beat Chelsea? They love him, and they're
why didn't they beat Chelsea?
Because Chelsea have better players. It's that simple.
Oh, okay.
They do.
And wait, how undisputed? Listen up. Undisputed. Is Timo Werner a football player? He isn't a football player.
Is he the only player on the pitch? You have better players. You spend more money, and
you're talking nonsense, man.
No.
You guys, by the way, how come you guys lost?
Jamal, can you just keep talking? Jamal, just talk. Jamal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I come into this stream and I'm hearing people blaming water breaks. Have you guys been mates with Jurgen Klopp and Ty?
No, we're acting like a Liverpool fan.
Jamal, it's disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
You guys are Real Madrid.
Jamal, it is Sunday time in Spain, so I can understand. Continue.
Guys, you won 3 UCLs. Come on, man. You're not supposed to be complaining about La Liga.
You know what, HS?
Hey, we haven't won shit. What are you talking about?
You know what? None of you guys. I can tell you. It might be few or Sasuna, Wilton. None of you guys watches La Liga, I think so, for it. Bro, if you have watched Atleti this season, bro, it's like Burnley playing with Carrasco, man. I'm telling you, man. And somehow, you know what, they're making shit housey and reaching final, bro. I mean, winning the league, bro. That's how shit has been.
So is that not the genius of Simeone?
That's not genius. That's like a fluky and what do you call help from
they don't have your players
La Liga as well.
Beating you, so.
He does. They didn't beat him last time. By the way, they lost.
Jamal, just keep talking. Let me meet them for you, man. Jamal, just keep talking. I'll meet them for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. So today I want you guys to big up João Felix because me and Ichich has been saying, no, this guy is good. He got something. So and everybody said, no, he's a flop. He's overrated. But me and Ichich also said, no, the guy have talent. And yeah, man. Also, undisputed, you're a Liverpool fan, but I think you're talking trash about Carrasco. Carrasco is a quality player, man. I think people get tricked because he went China. I mean, that was a brick move. He's supposed to go to China after he finished career, but he's come back and he's a quality player, man. And the assist today was good. And
this was better than Salah as well.
And he's racist. Yes, he's played goalkeeper in 2010 World Cup. Yes, he's a diver. Yes, this guy. But
no. Wait, Jamal. You forgot the biggest thing. He eats people as well.
Oh, I look at that.
Hey.
But the guy knows where the back of the net is, man.
Yeah.
And you can't lose that at age. You might lose pace, you might lose movement, but you can't lose finishing, man. So, big up.
Okay, so guys, we're now moving to the next very
important topic. Before I just want to imagine if Real draw and Atletico draw on the final day.
That could happen. Jamal, before you came in here, Atletico can lose and Real can lose. That will probably happen. So
if Atletico lose and Real draw, then Atletico still win, right?
They do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, let's hit it. So guys, wow. Wow.
Just bring up the score.
You see, I was mainly watching. So let me tell the story. So I saw the update that Barcelona were winning 1-0. So I was like, okay, Messi again. Wow. Then I put on the Atletico game, and they were updating with the Real Madrid scores. Okay. Then I got an update that it was 1-1. I was like, 1-1. Then you know how. So afterwards, I was like, okay, even if I don't Barcelona, let me just see what Barcelona did. So I went on to Google. You know, in Google they give you like a drop down. So when they gave the drop down, it said 1-2. I was like, is that like a dance step, like 1-2 cha cha cha, 1-2 cha cha cha? Because I was like, what do you mean by 1-2? I pray that Barcelona are not at home, because if it's 1-2, then that's messed up. So I was like, HH, do you want to click? Are you sure you want to click? Lo and behold, I clicked. I put out a tweet and I said that Barcelona has to be one of the biggest falls I've seen. And people said AC Milan. Please find me where Milan lost 8-2 in a single game in a CL knockout. Please tell me where Milan won a first leg 3-0 and lost the second leg 4-0. And also remember this, Milan were tops. Remember, whether you agree or disagree, people said that Barcelona Pep team is the greatest club side of all time. At the very least, you can say that we've probably never seen a team dominate and control a game to a degree like that team did. No team has ever controlled a game like that peak Pep Barcelona team. To go from there to Piqué and Lenglet and go to it is a massive fall. And my thing is the guy at the bottom of my screen there, Messi. What are you doing, bro? Loyalty? You're indebted to these guys? Messi, if you're listening, because I know you are, because you always listen to the Hangouts, because you always tell me you listen to the Hangouts. So shout out to Messi and your wife. Messi, okay. So my thing is this is that
he doesn't even speak English.
Messi, yes he does. Hola chico, muy bien, ¿qué tal? Look, he speaks English. You can use Spanish, turn on Spanish captions. So my thing here is this. My dear amigo, you do realize that these guys are taking you for granted. they're like, we're just gonna do whatever. Are you gonna bust your balls? You've scored 30 G's for a Copa del Rey. I'm sorry, that's not a good return. 30 goals and all I get back is a Copa del Rey. You're sick. That's messed up. So let me come first to Mr. Zeman with this man. Zeman, yet another L for Larcelona. Where did these guys go from here? Because this is yet another. So lost to Granada, drew to Levante, and lost to Celta Vigo at the crib.
First of all, I want to say that's cap. AC Milan is still the worst.
Wait. Sorry, hold on. Because I've got to get up to date with the dubs. So let me just read these dubs and I'll come to you, Z-Man. So where are we at? Okay, let me just read these dubs, man. All right, where are we? So, oh gosh. Hold on. So,
is that Captain America?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
You're infatuated with Captain America, man.
Yes, it's my ringtone. Okay, what? Okay, come on, man. This is
that's Messi who's calling him. That's Messi who's calling him.
It's really, no, it was actually, yeah. So mostly Jay says check the Turkey League table and see how Besiktas won. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. I'm actually quite worried as to what that could lead. Miss B Nation says HH. We need your GOAT R9, who is the owner of Other the Lead, to help us, please. Miss B, I'll call him tomorrow and I'll say, hey, look, the guys, my Madrid fans on my channel wants a favor, and I'll see what he says. So I'll give him a call tomorrow. The SS side says, Milan are a bunch of losers. Shake my head, 0-0, really? Well, they've messed up, but if they beat Atalanta, and Atalanta have already gone through, then boom. Milan were good. And yes, it says, hold up. Milan's last game is Atalanta. Atalanta should allow Milan to win this game.
Yes.
Atalanta, please don't mess this Juve narrative. Atalanta, please do us a favor. It isn't unsportsmanlike. This is for the sake of football. Put on the kids. Let Milan win that game. And Napoli take care of business and go through. Atalanta, you will be a bunch of losers if you go ahead and win. You're already through to the Champions League. Let Milan win, please. From Hakim, who says, look at the Liga table since today's results. Yeah, PSG are now 1 point behind Lille because Lille drew, PSG won. Lille still have it in their hands. So as long as Lille win their last game, they're good. Yes, side says, Muntaha, can you call up Ramos and Zizou to rough up Villarreal? Nothing too serious, but just give their best players a knock, etc. Thanks, bro. Like Pau Torres. Look, man, I said again, do you know what I believe will happen? Real are probably gonna draw. No, Atletico will draw. Real will draw. I bet you that's gonna happen. I can
see that. I can see that.
So Coste Awesome says, I'm loving all the saltiness from the Real Madrid fans. It's amazing.
Hey, Cotley Awesome, bro. We fucked your Bayern.
It's not just them. It's not just them. It's not just them.
Relax.
Language.
Relax.
How many times you banged your club,
that was totally uncalled for.
That was so rude. That was so bad.
You know why I hate it? Because this guy, this dude.
Monta, there's no explanation. It's rude. That was rude.
I'll tell you. This guy who's coming for a salty thingy, bro, he's so hypocrite, bro, because he's crying every time, when Real Madrid wins in the chat. He cries, man, every time.
Okay, wait. Martin Rosario says, Monsaha pulling an AFTV tie, blaming the water break. It's messed up. Okay, so Uncle Wham says, Atletico must be wary of Valor the lead. It's very dangerous playing with a team fighting relegation. This is true. Mm-hmm. Ask Barca what happened last year versus Osasuna. Hence why, look, I'm so happy. See, the thing with Osasuna is that Osasuna, they have nothing to play for. Valor the lead have a lot to play for, so that makes that game extra spicy. Go for it.
Quickly, yeah. Bro, for me, if Atletico would have won 1-0 this game from the first minute, fine, or 2-0, bro. Bro, the way Osasuna took the game to the extra thingy, and it's like, bro, I mean, unfair, man. Because I think so. It's actually unfair with Osasuna, bro. You have to think, right? 5 minutes of break to recoup everything for Atletico to decide. Okay, let's bombard them and everything, bro. It is a mental disadvantage for Osasuna. Osasuna is not that strong team. We need to understand.
Okay. So wait, let me break it, your boy Casey.
You cannot break the momentum, bro.
Easy. Let me bring your boy Casey. So Casey says, "Thank you for the dub, Casey. This was a rebuild season for Barcelona." With 18 years old in midfield, with a dead defense, and Real have an aging squad with injuries. That's why Atletico won. I don't buy that. Barcelona, even with all of their thingies, you should still be able to beat Levante and Granada. Real Madrid, I know you have injuries and everything. You should have still been able to beat Sevilla. And from Shane Schubert, thank you. Easy, let me land. So from Shane Schubert, who says, chin up, Real Madrid fans. Deep in the forests of Angola and Gabon, children play in shirts and scarves commemorating your Super League titles. Hashtag Perez in.
Oh, that was low. That was low.
Wow. Look, guys are coming for Real Madrid, man. They're coming for you guys. So sorry, Zeman.
Because the Barcelona fans, some of them know.
Okay, so Zeman, talk to me.
Madrid is just the most hated club in the world.
Talk to me, Zeman. Talk about Larcelona, man.
Nah, man, that game symbolizes everything.
Barcelona. That's what I'm saying.
That game symbolizes everything wrong with Barcelona. I mean, from a tactical standpoint, Koeman cannot do in-game management. He's probably the worst I've ever seen in terms of in-game management. This guy panics. He only has plan A. That's my biggest problem with Koeman. I mean, you even saw it in that game. This guy decided to substitute out Dembele, which was the same problem that he had against Levante. Because as soon as you substitute Dembele, you don't have that much of a threat. You don't have that much of a dynamic threat. And then you put Desk and you put two in the back of two center backs of Longley and Arojo. And Longley is, honestly, man, Longley, this guy has to go. There has to be a way to get him out of the team. This whole team needs a rebuild. I remember when A2 happened.
We all do.
All right. I remember when A2 happened. All right. When A2 happened, people were saying this team needs a rebuild, rehaul. I was the only people that I was one of the few people that were saying they're not going to do it because of the wages the players are on, because Bartomeu's in charge. Why would he dissect this whole team when the club's in debt? This guy's not going to do it. And then lo and behold, we have the same problem. Sergio Roberto still being an option. He shouldn't be an option. He's not good enough. You have so much players in key positions that are getting older by the day, and you're still keeping them.
And Zeman, this excuse mix-up explains why you can't beat Levante and Granada.
No. That's exactly the point. I'm not making excuses. We deserve to lose those games. That's not an excuse. We deserve to lose those games. My problem is, and here's the thing, when people were overly excited on Koeman, and I give him credit to a certain standpoint for doing the best he can with the team he has, even though I don't think he's a good enough manager. The problem when Koeman came around, his whole idea was, I need to turn the spine. That's the idea that everyone had. He's going to transform the spine. He's going to make it relatively young, and that hasn't been the case. Your spine is still Jordi Alba, PK, Sergio Busquets, and Messi. That's an old spine. How are you going to beat a team that presses you? You can't beat the press with players that move the ball very slow and that get out of position. You need more youngsters. And the fact that this guy, to a certain extent, he's been using some youngsters, but he hasn't in certain games. He's been misusing. Trincao hasn't had a game in a while, and you expect him to come in and make a change. That's the in-game management problem with Koeman. It's like you can't expect these players to make a change if you're not playing them week in, week out.
My thing, just last thing, because I wanted to get some of the guys' thoughts on this. So, Zeman, why would Messi stay?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Messi should go. He should go. This team, like I said, this team is not close to winning the Champions League. If his goal is to win the Champions League, then he should leave Barcelona. It's as simple as that.
If he doesn't leave, specifically with what has, because again, a Copa del Rey is a nothing trophy. There's no point in scoring 30 goals for a Copa del Rey. That's trash. That's a trash return. If he does decide to stay out of loyalty because he feels indebted, what does that say about this dude? You can't stay. It's ridiculous. Because all you're doing is you're literally just stats padding.
No. And the thing is, when you're a key player and when you're putting this much amount of effort into the game, where games you should have gotten man of the match, but your defense wasn't good enough. At the end of the day, why would you want to stay in an environment like that when you know this team needs a rebuild and you're 33? Like, at the end of the day, if you want to win a Champions League, unless your goals is to win something internationally, if you want to win the Champions League, I suggest that he leaves because this team needs a rebuild. And And Laporta has a lot of thinking to do in terms of management, in terms of players coming in, players going out, because there's a lot of old heads that are heavy heads that need to be in other clubs. They can't be a part of your future. I mean, my biggest fear with Laporta coming into it, I remember a quote, him saying something about he would like to see Sergio Busquets, Roberto, and PK win a Champions League one last time. I hope he's a lethal businessman like he's been previously. This guy needs to make hard decisions that are going to be impactful this summer.
Okay.
A lot of players need to leave. So that's what needs to happen.
Who else wants to jump in on this whole Barcelona?
I'll jump on this.
Wilson. Now, Wilson, before you jump in, from Wilson, I need you just to be respectful towards Messi and so forth. You don't need to go far. Because look, Wilson, remember, Copa America is happening this summer. It's happening so much. We'll have our fun. Come next month. But without crapping on Messi, can you just talk to us about? Because here's my thing is that
how are you laughing already, bro?
Go ahead, Wilton.
As I've been saying it,
I don't know what the next stage is. Look, Wilton, I've built them a wing. I've opened up new dormitories and everything. I've hired new teachers and so forth. What else can I do for this badge?
Like I said, it's just this
badge. Shouldn't it have been a teachable moment for these dudes? What? How do you go worse?
Bro, let's be real. Barcelona have been under decline since I would say 2017. You said they've been in the decline because yes, I know they got to the Champions League semi-final against Liverpool, but if you really, really, really watch that first leg, Liverpool was just unlucky, and we saw what happened in the second leg, the 4-0. But this Barcelona team, are we really surprised? 8-2. It's kind of pretty. I'm actually embarrassed that there was a title. It was a 3-horse title race this season. This Barcelona team shouldn't even have been. But again, credit to Messi. I've said it again. Messi to me is the greatest league player that ever played a game, in my personal opinion. He's the reason why, like, Barca were able to win 8 La Ligas, 11 years. He's the reason why we couldn't stat pad the way Juve were stat padding in Serie A. Because this guy, if you want to win a league, just get Messi. For example, look at this season, bro. He somehow, like, obviously he was shit against the big club this season. He stat pad against the lower league, the lower team. But he still somehow made it a competitive title race. Somehow Barcelona still made it a competitive title because of Messi. Because you take Messi out of this team, they're not gonna be. They're gonna finish top 4. Don't get me wrong, but they're not gonna be in the title race.
Wait, easy. Let me stop here. If you take Messi out, you say Barcelona finish top 4.
Yeah, they. I think they have the quality enough to finish top 4.
Does the panel agree? Wait, live chats and the panel. Take Messi out. Do Barcelona finish top 4? Panel and live chats.
Unless they get a striker.
I say
unless they get a striker, that's the only time.
Wait, so who finishes above them?
Because look at the gap
between
4th and 5th. Look at the gap between 4th and 5th.
Yeah,
like at Barca finishes top 4. I think we're not.
If
they finish top 4 without Messi, then my
we would make it to top 4.
Messi, are they any better?
Wait, Wilton, let Wilton talk. Wilton, talk.
No, I'm saying okay. If they don't finish top 4, at least top 5 or top 6, at least Like I know Messi is very important to this team, but again, it's back to Barcelona, bro. It is what it is. They need a major rebuild, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon because Messi's staying because Aguero's coming to Barcelona. His best friend is coming. I don't know why Aguero's going to Barcelona. To me, I guess he's just going there for a paycheck and to play with his best friend. Because let's be real, when Aguero and Messi played, Aguero's a brick in Argentina, so. What is Aguero really going to accomplish at the age of 32? The guy's injury prone. What is he going to really do for Barcelona? I would rather have Goat on my team. At least I know he's not going to be injured. He's going to be
No. Let's be frank. Goat is not that good. Let's be
Aguero, this guy can't even finish penalty. This guy is trying to be cheeky in penalty, and this is the guy that Barcelona decided to get. It feels for free, of course, but the guy is injury prone. I don't get it. Again, I'm pretty sure Messi already put that to his mind that I'm not winning any more Champions League. It's over. All I could do just stat pad, and all my fans gonna go on Twitter and say I'm the GOAT.
You can't stay. You can't stay.
But it's just realistically, right? Let's say City wins the Champions League. Why the hell, if you Pep Guardiola, why the hell would you go and back City?
I don't care whether it's to FC Krypton or to FC X videos.
But if he stays in Barcelona, he's gonna have the excuse that all the Messi fan and Barca fan always say the team isn't good enough. That's why he's doing his best. But when they do win, it was all Messi. So if he leaves,
his son has all his friends in Barcelona.
Yeah,
so that's why he's not moving. That's actually his reason.
Let's say Chelsea beat City, right?
Make new friends.
No, but
Messi
he likes
not that type of person. Messi like his comfort zone. For example, let's say Chelsea beat City in the Champions League final, and Pep somehow wants to buy Messi. Messi's gonna have so much pressure on him to deliver the Champions League just because his name is Messi. If he goes to PSG, you're gonna have so much pressure. But if you stay in Barcelona, you could just make what Messi's making almost $1 million a week.
No, he won't have any pressure though, because they'll just be like, "Oh, he's old." Isn't that the excuse used for Cristiano?
No. He will still have a bit of pressure because look, you are Messi. You can't just come in here and just be old man Messi.
If you Cristiano, look at the pressure that Cristiano is on, even though it's a trash Juve team because of your name. But as for Messi, I've said it, Messi. This guy needs to focus on Argentina. F Barcelona, you gave everything to them. There's nothing left for you to do in Barcelona.
Copa America is on BBC. Wilson, every match coverage. Wilson,
I'm just say this, bro.
Wilson,
if
mentally,
this clown
psychologically,
miss another penalty and cost Argentina another Copa America, I need a 24-hour live stream.
Wilson, he'll self-harm. So wait, what's the help? Wait, is it like helpline or help aid? Like what's it called? Aid Ed. He'll need to call the helpline. He'll self-harm. But Wilson, I told you, Wilson. BBC have announced that they're showing the Copa America.
See, I love
watching
the international
every
tournament.
single
Obviously,
game.
I do love the international, but the international tournament are the only time I can actually clown this dude Messi, bro. I can actually go in depth and clown him, bro.
We need Brazil-Argentina final. We need it. We just need it.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
And let me tell you now, if Brazil-Argentina gets to the final and Neymar loses that final and allows Messi to win his first international crown and Neymar still hasn't won anything, you know, I'm name it the Neymar Academy.
Let me ask you this, right?
Neymar Academy.
This season, right? Just this season, do you think Messi is top 5 in the world this season?
No.
Nah,
thank you, bro. Bro, there's so many. I don't understand the fanboys. Like, he's not top 5 this season. It doesn't make sense to put him in top 5 this season when the guy hasn't performed in the big games in La Liga this season and in the Champions League, bro.
Say that. So, no. Hence why it's like. That's why. See, this is a sad. This is sad for Messi because when he scores like a worldie against Elche or Fruit Sellers FC, and then Twitter says Messi the goat, you look like a clown because I say that was a great goal. This team doesn't have this team's stadium is their grandma's backyard. So the fact that you've beaten a team where their stadium is their grandmother's backyard, and I don't think they've even showered because they can't afford showers. I can't give dude that much credit for scoring against Fruit Sellers United. So my thing is that Messi, at the last days of your career, going to be stats padding against sideshows and getting breastfed by teams in the CL knockout stage, second round. That could be it. And that would be a very sad way to go out for one of the most talented players we've ever seen. Who else wants to chip in? Who else wants to jump in?
Me.
Monta, talk to me.
Yeah. So, like, let's be honest, right? So this game where Celta Vigo is Barcelona's boogie team, and they have been losing to this team for pretty much a long time, like since last season before that as well. So this is nothing new, you know, what we see from Barcelona losing to Celta Vigo. I know it's at home they lost, but still it is what it is. Secondly, with regards to the project, right? The rebuilding.
Wait, no, easy. Where was R9? Oh, he'd already won a World Cup already. So he just renewed. So at 30, what's he doing at 34? He was shining his World Cup medal. That's what he was.
Where's his Champions League?
He was shining his golden World Cup
against the worst German team ever.
I'm going to meet them. Monta, talk.
Yeah. So for me, like when I see a player like Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, when I see them, I think so. Why people are, and especially the fanboys, are crying. There's a reason for that, and I understand the reason. The reasoning is still they can extract something, you know, if they play for the better team. Where I blame Ronaldo for his option, you left it. But I can't blame Messi for that. You know what I mean? It's like, I think so. It's by default. It's like it's not just his problems what created the issue. I mean, we can talk about the economics, about the wage and all those things. That's secondary issue. But the thing is, what team? I mean, Barcelona both totally collapsed. They're unable to build the team, not signing right players. The team is screaming for defense and midfield, right? Bro, it's been long. When was the last time they signed keyword? I'm listening to again, yeah? An established defender or midfielder, or even the fullback. You can tell me Frankie Ding Dong is established. Do not even bring that argument. So they didn't. So what they have invested just on attackers, right? Most of the time, you can see Griezmann, you can see Dembele, you can see Coutinho, and all these guys. So I think so. That's the main problem for Barcelona. They never invested the players or the money into the right position. That's number one. Number two, sorry. And lastly, with regards to Messi, I mean, okay, he's still top 10 best player in the world football. Yes, top 5. I think so. It's you can debate about that, but I think so. I know who's my top 5 better than him this season. And let's be honest, HH. I know it's not that easy because the stat padding word is whenever people bring about the stat padding word, it brings a negative thoughts into the mind. But we need to understand, right? It's not that easy to stat pad as well. If that's the if it's a really easy thing to do, so why couldn't Eden Hazard do that? I mean, so let's be honest. So it's not that easy, regardless of your score against small team. But those 30 goals has been deceiving. Actually, those 30 goals in La Liga has been deceiving. Is not on the crucial games or the big games. Might be against Valencia last week, where he scored the goal and everything was amazing. But like very few games was like a title deciding game or something where he scored a goal or the big goal. So, I mean, he's been carrying Barcelona. I get that. But I don't think so. Those 30 Gs have been deceiving. And lastly, man, I'll just say that, man, Barcelona, how long will it take for the team to build up and to come back? I don't think so it will take that long because, I mean, they need to just invest in the right position, bro. Once Messi leaves, I mean, you just buy a striker. Let's say you're linked with Erling Haaland. You go and buy Erling Haaland for yourself. Yes. So you have a goal scoring. So ultimately, you'll solve your strikers issue for long term. You have Ansu Fati player like he can contribute something. I don't know about Dembele, but you know what you can do? Sell Griezmann, sell Coutinho. These guys were pretty much dusted. So
it's still on their books.
Monta, what about Coleman? What about Coleman? What do you think about Coleman?
Oh my God, this guy needs to leave. I mean, I completely agree with Z, man.
Is it all his fault? Is it all his fault?
No, it's not his fault.
It's part of it.
No, I disagree because actually Barcelona forced him and they cried to Coleman to leave his Dutch national team job and just go with Barcelona. In the first place, I think the Barcelona should have realized.
Monta, I agree with you in that sense. I give him credit and I respect him for leaving his Netherlands job.
What do you mean you give him respect? What do you mean you give him credit?
No.
He has something good going.
To come to Barcelona at a horrible moment, you have to respect him as a fan. That's what I mean.
No. I'm with Osasuna there. I don't care what he wants to do. This is why I'm dealing with some clowns in the live chats now, who are clowns, by the way. In the live chat, you're a bunch of clowns.
That's harsh.
As much look, Jamal. If you come for my goats, I become harsh because my thing is that we all love the Champions League. We love it. It's amazing and so forth. It's all about the World Cup. It's all about your country. Your country is your culture. That is what is embedded truly within you. Koeman, I'm sorry, man. How do you? And you've left Netherlands in the hands of a complete utter clown, who is a garbage manager. Hence why.
Leave the boy alone, bro. Hence
why Van Dijk was hard. Van Dijk isn't going. Is his decision not to go to the Euros? It's not about I want to be fit. Van Dijk is like, I don't want to lose every game in the Euros.
No. To be honest with you, though, in the World Cup qualifier.
Van Dijk would have
pretty quality.
No.
Bro.
Van Dijk would have taken, if Koeman was still manager, Van Dijk would have taken a syringe and taken a shot to allow him to play for the Euros.
What are you talking about?
Can I land?
We lost to Turkey. We just lost to Turkey.
Can I land? So, Van Dijk, as I said again, he would have taken a syringe and a needle and would have given him a shot and he would have played because he knew that Koeman had something really good going with that Netherlands side. To not only leave that and leave your country, I think that's pretty well. I don't care how much of a big fan of a Barca you are. This is your country. To not only leave that, and also, we'll talk about it come the Euros. It speaks to the issue that Netherlands have had. There's never been true unity at Netherlands. The fact that you can leave Netherlands in that situation to join a club says something to the fact why Netherlands have never won a major trophy. But that point is, De Boer is a garbage manager. Amazing player, superb defender, garbage manager. So I think Koeman, man, you've got to look at him away for what he did.
Yeah, for what he did for Netherlands, not for what he did for Barcelona.
Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah. So yeah, before I speak on this, if Messi watches his channel, it will have been cancelled already. I'm just saying that. and if Ronaldo watches his channel, he will have personally go to London and rush you. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, for sure. Shout out to Christina, man.
Yeah, but Barcelona is a mess right now, man. I mean, that defense is horrible. It's a horrible defense. And that's all I feel they need to fix. They need to fix their midfield as well. But Barcelona literally start games 2-0 down. That is how bad it is. They start games 2-0. I don't know why they celebrate when they score 1-0. Bro, you're going to concede 2 goals. Yeah, but guys, as we know, this era lacking defenders. This era, we do not have quality defenders. So I don't know where Barca is going to look for a good defender. I mean, right now, people are saying Harry Maguire is the 3rd best defender. that is the era. No, but guys, you laugh. We have to say, bro, this is not the 90s.
Who's saying
that? This is not the early 2000s. Bro, the defenders...
Jamal, easy.
Who's saying that?
Has declined. So how are Barca going to find a good centre-back? Tell me, guys.
There's a few good young centre-backs. It's not that disastrous.
Young centre-backs. They need it. They need an experienced centre-back.
Established, you mean established?
Yeah, there are not that many. Look, let's keep it real. But Jamal is right. How many good quality established centre-backs are there? Not that many.
Yeah. Actually, Harry Maguire. Yeah, man. So that's what I have to say about that.
So okay. So who else wants to jump in before we move to match fixing?
I need to speak on this because of Koeman.
Also soon on talk to me.
Koeman. Right. When Barcelona hires managers, the last couple of managers that they've hired have always been from the lower sides from the Liga who tend to do well, right? You have Luis Enrique, who was the manager of Celta Vigo. You have Uncle Ernie, who was the manager of Athletic Club. You have even Quique Setién, who was doing well with Real Betis until he became Setién. Koeman was the national coach of Netherlands. Now he had something good. We had something good with him. Koeman understood what the Dutch team needed. Right, we needed just stability, function. We didn't need any managers that would actually give us attacking kind of idea or have a philosophy or something. We needed just a guy that came in and would actually study the defense and let Memphis Depay, let the players up in front, let Frankie de Jong dictate the play. That's what we needed, and that's what we had with Koeman. Koeman was actually really good for us there. That's completely the opposite of what Barcelona needed. Barcelona needed a guy that could either help rebuild or work magic with average players like Uncle Ernie, which is what he did for a couple of years.
Guys, is it me or he's talking very low?
Yeah,
sorry.
There we go.
Do you hear me better?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because my microphone was far away from my mouth. Yeah. So when they hired Koeman, and by the way, that's why my pick for Real Madrid manager will be a good evening. I think he will be next Real Madrid manager.
What?
What?
Continue. Just continue.
Yeah. So I think that because of him, he basically him making that decision fucked both Netherlands and Barcelona, right? I mean, because now we have a guy that could not even win in the Turkish league if he wanted to manage there, right? Like he got a couple lucky wins with Ajax in the league because Ajax were just the best team with the best players until 2014. As soon as a decent manager and Cocu comes in, he gets screwed over. He can't this is a guy that he was in the situation that our Atletico Madrid are in right now, right? 2 points ahead one game to go, and he somehow managed to bottle it against the 17th place team in the league. And remember, we only have 18 teams in the league, right? So this is a guy that managed to bottle that. No, actually, that's not true. We had I'm lying out of my ass. They were on the same amount of points, but with a way better goal difference. That's what it was. So what I see now is Barcelona have basically one player, and that's it. Right? They have Messi, and actually Griezmann has been okay this season. Griezmann has been okay in the second half of the season, but for the amount of money that he's worth, you should expect that he's doing a lot better. You throw away Suarez, and now you get this. You keep Langley, you keep players like Umtiti, and now you get this. This is all just just a constant, a couple of years of just horrible management from the top. If you look at Barcelona, the problem started already in 2017, right? 2017 is where it already went wrong. Now, Uncle Ernie and Messi open a crack. What is that saying in English? Where you keep the cracks or something? The
paper over the cracks.
Paper over the cracks. Yes, someone's gonna make a crack joke out of that. But then because of that, they somehow managed to survive a little bit, right? Because of those two guys. But then and Ter Stegen, and then slowly after they sacked for whatever reason Uncle Ernie, now you see the true problems. Now you see there is not really a guy now that can actually replace Koeman, because Koeman's getting sacked, right? He's 100% getting sacked. There's not a guy that's really suitable for this job. I think maybe if you need a guy that will just sell the defense, but that's not what Barcelona. Like, as soon as you get a defensive coach for Barcelona, Barcelona fans will be at his ass because he's not playing attacking football. Because Barcelona is a team that wants, hey, we want attacking football. This is the Barcelona way, right? Why are Real Madrid so successful throughout history? Because they don't have a Real Madrid way. There is no such thing as Real Madrid way. The Real Madrid way is winning, right? Barcelona have the specific style that they want to play, and that's come to bite them in the ass now. Messi's getting older,
and also on this comes another thing where beggars can't be choosers, because you want to win. You can't. You are not in the luxury to win a specific way, because football changes, football evolves. Football morphs and becomes different things. So you have to just say to yourself that for the fans, because that was the whole issue with Valverde. Valverde was, I am being as effective as I can be with this team that you've given me and these players that you've given me. But they brought in Saint-Etienne because they thought, oh, no, we couldn't bring back the way. 8-2. So, and where did they get Koeman? Hey, Koeman, he played under Cruyff. He understands the Barcelona way. Levante, Granada, what's up? Yep. Okay, so look, so before we head over to our thing, let me just take some of these dubs. Man. So from Yassi's side, who says, thank you for the dub, Yassi's side, all those West Brom players owe me money. Should be taken out of their wages. Useless bombs and Liverpool strikes once again corrupt. Yes side, we are going to talk about that now. And Jamal is going to take the lead on this topic, because I think that match fixing needs to be stopped. Match fixing, I think, is a plague and a disease that needs to be stopped. And I need an explanation to what the hell happened. But yes side, I blame you as well. First of all, you gave me assurances that West Brom would win. And also, your club fumbled the bag by conceding 4 Gs at the crib. So yes said, you are partly to blame for this disaster. Costly Awesome, who says,
didn't you earlier in the stream say you can't rely on other teams?
Yeah.
Can I? Did he pay you a check?
Yeah.
Did he pay you $100?
Can I answer? He did. And also, I want to. Here's the thing. Should I accept the cash, or should I give it back? Should I do the moral thing and give it back, or should I accept the cash?
Accept it.
James, when have you been about morals,
money doesn't grow on trees,
regardless.
Money doesn't grow on trees, man. It doesn't grow on trees at church.
You're gonna accept
if it did, yeah, but it doesn't grow on trees.
You just want to act like you're thinking about it. That's what you want to do. You're gonna accept it.
Get rich or die trying.
Can I?
What morals?
And you wanted the Super League.
Did someone just quote 50 cents? Wait. Costly Awesome. Look, Costly Awesome is trying to insult Montaha. Let me read his insults. Costly Awesome says, Montaha is such a class act. Typical Real Madrid fan. Cheers. Montaha, do you care to respond to Costly Awesome?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Mr. Doctor, how should I call you? Cotley. You know what? Form is temporary and class is permanent. So I'm like, as you said, I'm class. So yeah, I'm class, permanent, man. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's deal with this right now. So
hold on, HH. I have a present for you. You guys don't ask for this.
What was your score?
I hate predicting I hate to predict for Chelsea stuff. I hate it. I don't like it.
Give me a score.
I can see it going that way. If it's two things, like what I'm hearing, I think we'll go. We'll play the strongest lineup against Leicester City in the FA Cup because it's a final. I'm guessing. Rudiger, Silva, Aspi, maybe with James, Conte, or something. I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm guessing. If we play our strongest lineup,
I never asked for the lineup.
I have a score.
Where did the lineup come from?
Two things. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea.
In his defense, he said he wasn't sure.
He's still predicted, though.
Abdullah, can you please respond to that receipt, please? Can you please respond to that receipt, Abdullah?
Catholic, thank you for pulling out that receipt, man. Thank you. Continue. Thank you.
Useless, man. Okay, look, let's get it. Look like this foolish man. He was trying to say that he wasn't busy. Okay, so guys, my friend Jamal, is your mic working?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Jamal. If you guys are history merchants, if these guys are history merchants, man, Liverpool have never had a goalkeeper that has scored a goal. Never. 95th minute. So basically, I was actually walking during this time. So basically, I walk from home and so forth. So I was just keeping to score through the phone. So obviously, I had to do my work and so forth. And then I was like, okay, look, let me go and check the Liverpool score. And then when I saw it, I just shouted, no. No. Then Alisson was trending. I assumed that he saved a penalty. So my thing was, maybe Salah scored. There was like a 95th penalty and Alisson saved. I was like, oh, wow. Then I was reading more and more. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then I then saw it. One of the greatest header of all time is Drogba's header.
No,
can I, Jamal? Let me land. There's a book called like the football history, but I'll show you the book. There's a book called like basically Football Truths, and it said that statistically and stylistically, Drogba's header against Bayern is the greatest header of all time.
You tell us about those books, but you never show it to us.
I will. Okay, I'll show it to you next week.
Did you just say statistically and stylistically?
Why is it? Do you want to get thrown out of this whole thing? Look, so as I said again, man, YSK, you're a sick man. YSK, you are a sick man, man. You're a sick man. So my thing is, how did Alisson Becker, who is a keeper, turn into prime Drogba? And my thing is, I feel that this is match fixing. I feel that people want Liverpool to be in top four. And I feel that the FA, because it's Liverpool and the popularity, they want to be top four. So this makes things very dicey. And this now makes things extremely complicated come these last two games right now, because we're now on 36 games right now and 2 games left to go. So let me come to Jamal, man. Jamal, first of all, your emotions when Becker did that, and in your heart of hearts, is it just written in the stars that Liverpool are going to not only destroy what would have been a very funny stream, but also you guys are going to ruin the dreams of either Leicester City or Chelsea? So come to Jamal and then I'll come to Undisputed afterwards. So Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, man. First thing, I hate this top four race, man. I never ever want to be in the top four race again, because I won't lie, man. It's very underwhelming. But I can't lie, guys. When Alisson did that drop a header, I lost my shit. I can't hide it. I was on the ground. I couldn't believe that, man. It was peak. But what I have to say is, bro, it looks like an easy header, but bro, I guarantee you now, Niang and Werner is not scoring that. Werner is not scoring that.
Wait.
Jamal, you just said Niang.
Wait, no. Jamal, Werner scored against Real Madrid. This guy scored against West Brom. Come on,
that header? Did you see?
Jamal, Werner will try to jump up for it, and it will go past him, and so forth.
Yeah, man.
And also, Jamal, if it was Kepa will jump up for the header after the ball has gone out for a goal kick. That's when Kepa will jump.
At least he dove. At least you died.
Yeah, man. After in his interview, Alisson said that he practices in training, and guys, you don't know this, but Alisson played as a striker until he was 15 years. So the guy, he has some tech. I wouldn't lie. But no, this is a big win, man, because I want to play in the Champions League. But the real reason why I want to get Champions League football is because of you guys, man. I don't want that banter, man. I know you guys are going in hard, and man, I don't want that bad. So please, Liverpool, just for the banter, for these guys not to attack me.
No, because you see, Jamal, what I don't want is that the Champions May 29th is going to be nerve-wracking, as it is. If it's a case where Chelsea are fifth come May 29th, I'll be sweating. I'll be sweating because
better, bro.
No offense
to
Europa
you better
and
be
so forth. Jamal, you saw what those clowns did on Saturday. So I don't even have faith that these guys can do anything, man. But guys, look at this. So 66, 64, 63. There is no margin for error, man.
Wow. So you guys are literally back where you were last season. You finished with 66 points. Now it's just 64.
This is still Uncle
At least
Frank's
United improved to 70. You're like in 64.
Guys, Chelsea
this is still Uncle Frank's team. It's Uncle Frank's team.
Wait, that means Tuesday is a must-win game for Chelsea. Then it's a must-win game. They can't draw or lose that game. Yeah, they can't draw or lose that game at all. They have to win.
Wilton, I got the bottles ready, bro.
Holy crap!
But AJ, I want to ask you a question. And
I can't believe Abramovich spent 200 and something just to be on the same position.
Godfrey, do you want to get thrown out of this one?
AJ, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Would you rather get top 4 and lose the CL, or finish 5th and are going into that game 5th?
That's a big question. You want to know why? Because if you win the CL, you automatically make it to Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh man, that question now, man.
So that's the beauty, because the thing, even if you're fifth, as long as you win
forget that question. Forget that question.
No. See, the thing is, look. Here's the thing. Like this is the key thing here. Let's say Chelsea are fifth. Let's say they break these two games and they go into the whole thing. So, okay, we want to win the Champions League, but we now have to win it because we now have extra impetus. That isn't going to be extra. That won't be more motivation than Man City.
That's correct.
City's pressure. The 2012 vibe.
Forget that. Chelsea's pressure and City's pressure is going to be similar, because we have been building up to this thing for years. Chelsea is the first time that these dudes have been here, but specifically for Liverpool, Jamal, and then I'll come to undisputed. Do you believe that top 4 is yours? That you will get top 4 at the expense of Leicester or Chelsea?
I want to say yes, but bro, as we see, our next game is Burnley. It's
you'll beat Burnley. You'll beat Burnley. Let's
bro. West Brom are relegated.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These teams actually are not playing football. They're just saying 10 man behind the ball and break us down, man. And I don't know if you heard today, but Jota is out for the season. Damaged his foot, man. So
whatever.
Mane is playing the worst football I ever seen him playing in his career. So right now it's Salah and Ishala and Alisson. That's what it is right now. So if Salah don't score, I don't know what are we doing. But can we just appreciate Salah? Salah scored 32 goals this season, man. I mean, this guy.
How many goals?
32 in all competitions.
32.
22 in the Prem and 32 in all competitions. Yeah, man.
So yeah, him and Kane are on 22 in the Premier League. No, look, before I come to this, but the last thing with Jamal. A long time ago, weird guy, I don't even know what this guy is. A guy said 16 marks for Salah. Weird guy. I don't know what the guy was. I'm going to let me mute that clock. So there you go. Let me mute it. So a guy who I don't know what it was even saying. So that's 16 marks.
Yeah.
Salah. This has been, and this is why I think we have to give Salah credit. This has been a very bad season for Liverpool. One of mine is worst seasons. I will give you extra credits where you can still come up big when your team needs you. See, for Harry Kane is yes, you've stats padded, but the games when your team has needed you and you've not been nowhere to be seen. I think Salah is like in many, many games, this guy has put up goals, key goals that's given Liverpool life. So, do you think that Salah is still underappreciated, or people appreciate him, or do you think he's still underappreciated in the world?
You know what? Last season I would have said yes, but this season I've seen plenty of people who hate on Salah actually say no, this guy is pretty good, man. I still believe people underrate him as a footballer because they also score him a great goal scorer. I think technically he's better, but yeah, man. I don't want this guy to leave, man. He should retire at Liverpool. He's one of the best goal scorers I've seen for Liverpool for years. And yeah, man, he's the Egyptian king. And what Juju man said, he said he's an Egyptian icon, man. So big up, man. Yeah.
On this Peter, talk to me.
Ale, HH. When that header went in, I did not say I lost my shit.
What trash singing was that?
Shout out to Infinity, by the way. I can't sing, so I can't hit notes. My voice is too deep. Anyway, time to get serious. I am the only one in this hangout who does not believe in jinxes, and I don't believe in reverse psychology.
Easy.
This does not exist. It's a complete myth, and I've been saying this for months. But both Chelsea and Liverpool are getting top 4. What the hell is that?
What's the?
That's the Europa League draw.
What Chelsea?
Why SK Jackson? You are a sick man. You are a sick man. Undisputed, continue.
Bro, you've seen that many times for Chelsea. You guys are Europa League kings.
The best to do it.
I've been saying it, guys. Chelsea and Liverpool, we're both getting top 4. Chelsea's beating Leicester. We're both getting top 4. Leicester's going to bottle it just like they did last season. This is what I said. This is what I've been saying for months, and I will stick by it because I believe that that's what's right. Also, there's a few players I have to talk about. Trent, there was this complete brick on here. His name is Osasuna. I don't know where the hell he went. This guy told me Trent is one of the worst right backs in the world. This guy is a beast going forward. Unbelievable. Dominated Man United. Made Pogba look like a child. Just absolutely unbelievable.
Hush.
And then you've got these clowns on Twitter, these Man United fans who compare this guy to that Down syndrome giraffe. Yeah, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
come on, get the hell out of here, man. Trent is a beast. Thiago, he was looking, and this is the highest praise I can give him. He was looking like Marco out there today. Tackling, dribbling, creativity, passing, absolutely everything. He's been carrying us. He's been carrying us in midfield. He's been carrying us. Wijnaldum, please leave. Please leave. You useless, good for nothing brick. Please go to Barcelona.
Oh wow!
Absolutely,
a guy that helped you for the first.
I don't care what he did 2 years ago. This guy cannot shoot. He slows the game down. He can't pass. Just please leave. Right. Please leave this club. And then Salah, the best player of the Premier League for the last 4 years. Let's get this straight. Very, very simple. The best player in the Premier League for the last 4 years. Objectively correct. Don't give me KDB. Don't give me Mahrez. Salah has been carried us into top 4 this season. He carried us into top 4 in his first year here when we had Karius in goal. And he's just a level above every other Premier League player. He performs no matter what. Technically very underrated. Mane is not better than him technically. HH, you brick analyst, you complete brick. You've had a lot of brick takes, but that was one of the worst ones.
What's take are you hearing about?
Mane better than Salah. I mean, if I had that take, I would do.
No. Mane is just having a particularly bad season now, but at the time, I still defend that. People can go good and go bad. They can improve and they can disprove. At the time, Benzema was trash. Now Benzema's amazing. Mane at the time was the better player, not the better goal scorer.
Where's the energy for Turbo Timo? Where's the energy for Turbo Timo?
Why scared? I'll throw you out of this thing very soon, man. So undisputed.
No, man. I think just Salah. We should be in Europa League by now. We should. By the way, we've been playing, but Salah,
match fixing,
Thiago,
match fixing.
Alisson and Trent, those four are just have been carrying us for weeks now.
As well as match fixing.
So sad.
As a match fixer, because I refuse to believe that Alisson Becker was just scored that goal by himself.
The greatest header. I think this might go down. HH, you're being salty. You're not appreciating one of the greatest moments in Premier League history.
I would appreciate it if it was done fairly. Hence why I didn't to investigate how that was done. Because the fact that people hate Chelsea, I don't know why. I think it's just jealousy based off Chelsea achieving the greatest Champions League win in history in 2012. Because that's the greatest done in history. Like they said, that's understood in history.
Undisputed.
Wait. Yeah, sorry.
Would you rate that Alisson goal ahead of Drogba's?
Yeah,
that's a final, man.
By the way, this is an interesting fact. I don't know how many.
Yeah, I think stylistically.
Just degree of difficulty. The fact that Alisson's conversion rate on goal this season has been 100%. Like he's actually converted 100% of the shots he's taken.
Stylistically better. That's one, right?
1 divided by 1 is 100%, as far as I'm aware, mathematically speaking. Oh man, I think we'll sneak into Champions League just about.
1 divided by 1.
Wait, I got a question.
I just need to ask you one quick question.
Guys, hold on. Please tell me, you not hear HH actually trying to calculate.
He's a brick, bro. He's looking at a calculator. Look at him.
It's 1.
No, 1 is equal to 100%. HH. 1 is equal to 100%.
Undisputed. What did you want to? Yes, ask me something. What?
Oh yeah, so if Chelsea don't make top 4, you finish 5th. And then you lose the CL final to Man City, which will happen because City is better than you, and that's a fact, and you'll lose it. Don't worry, HH, you will. I say it as it is, and you're going to lose that final because they're better than you. Will you still do a stream?
No.
As 1 is equal to 100%.
As I said again, as I said, if Chelsea finish 5th and they lose that final, the post-match will be a Euro 2020 Copa America preview. So...
And everyone
is invited, man. So
what school did you
who else? Okay, Gatlock, talk to me.
All right. Chill.
Said 15 max. I can't mention penalties at all. Okay, fine. Look, easy. I get it. Look, don't hurt me at all because there are people. Okay, I mean something. Okay, look, roll it. I was going to do the apology video, but someone tipped off these Brick Academy members, and I have duly been kidnapped. And is this the Salah vid?
Shortly after I did the Hangouts on Sunday, I was grabbed, gagged, blindfolded, shoved onto a private plane that had one engine, and I was hastily brought to Siberia here, where I have to now give this apology video. Okay, relax. I'm doing it. Just...
this.
I thought it was a one-season wonder.
Yeah, whatever. That's okay.
You know what? Don't through any malice. I truly believe that he would score 15 goals.
This is not you.
That's not me.
And
that's not me.
Penalties count. You know, if the ball enters the net,
actually.
So
they don't. They don't count.
I can't really deny that. So I want to apologize for not believing in Salah's talents and for offering such a meagerly low goal tally that he would get in the league this season. He has passed my 15 goals max, and I therefore was mistaken in doing.
Can I respond to this? No. I want to respond to this. I want to respond to this. So look, 15 goals max. Let's say I allegedly said that. Allegedly. My thing is that allegedly. My thing is that look, Phil, relax. Forces in wonder, relax, chill, relax. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. No, look. My thing is, first of all, penalties don't really count. It's how many you score from open play. So his CL final goal doesn't count. So my thing is,
this guy,
he like 15 goals max. Okay, cool. You got more goals than that, and so forth. So I didn't get it wrong. I was right, but I didn't take into account Klopp. Without Klopp, it's 15 goals max.
There are lots of things you don't take into account.
So my thing is that if you ask me that with Klopp's influence, what does he get? Oh, say 30 goals. But the question was, what does Salah get without the help of Liverpool or Klopp? 16 goals max. So technically, I was right. It's just that you have to understand the question that was being asked of you.
At Man City, he gets 40. At City, he gets 40. Guys, at City, he would get 40 goals. With that creativity, Salah gets 40.
Can I jump on the Liverpool topic real quick?
Anyway, hold on. I've not talked here. Chill, relax. Look, barring the LL, mishap, we're used to by now, is that, look, Salah has been, he's been great, man, let's be honest. He's been very clutch and effective for Liverpool. I mean, you even forget that, because Liverpool having a bad season, people have forgotten how good this guy has been. Every time Liverpool have any chance of scoring, I think, hold on, how many goals have Liverpool even scored in the league this season? And he has 22, right?
So
yeah. I think we are on 60.
63.
63.
So that's about what, 1/3 of the goals. So
just over 1/3. 34%.
Chelsea have scored 55 goals. West Ham have scored more goals than Chelsea. What the fuck?
You have Timo Werner up front.
I told you guys are the English attacking virgins. Now
Leeds have scored more goals. Leeds have scored more goals.
They're more attack oriented than you guys.
I don't care.
Anyway, yeah. For Liverpool, man, like, look, this last burst of that 4-2 against United, bro, that was
Timo Werner, man.
That really helped. Relax, respect the guy. So yeah, look, I think you guys even dodged the bullets for that Timo Werner one. Imagine it was Werner that was in front, man. Although I know Firmino has not really been doing much, but at least he. To be fair, Werner, Firmino, they do similar stuff. They create rather than score. But yeah, Firmino at least knows how to be clutch when he needs to be. So, and Alisson, man, look, just like you, HH, you said you didn't. I didn't. I wasn't. I was busy doing something else. And I saw once West Brom scored, I was like, damn, okay, it was 1-1. I was like, okay, then Liverpool go on and score. Bro, it was 85th minute, it was still 1-1. I was literally begging. I was like, Liverpool, you cannot go and beat United 4-2 and go and draw to West Brom.
Why not?
It just doesn't calculate. It doesn't make any sense.
Wait. Why does this calculate?
Because West Brom are shit. Okay.
I don't care.
Arsenal can beat them. Why can't they?
No. They need to lose so that Chelsea can ensure top four. So why can't they?
A complicated Chelsea fan. You care about Chelsea a lot.
Complicated Chelsea fan. The only complicated Chelsea fan around here is Daniel. Okay. You don't think complicated about it.
I'm complicated. I'm a narrative merchant. I want Chelsea to win because all of these losers in the live chats have been insulting me, and you guys are losers, by the way, in the live chat because you keep insulting and abusing me. And if Chelsea win, I'm going to clown you, you complete losers. Continue, Catlock.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically, I was downstairs, and when that happened, I was like, and the ball, and I heard, I heard that Liverpool scored a 2-1, and I was like, damn, really? And when I switched on, I went to the stream and I looked at, everybody was crowding on Alisson. I was like, what the hell? Why the hell is Alisson up there? And then I looked at it and it was Alisson, and I was like, you're bloody kidding me. You're kidding me. The goalkeeper. Like, and the funny thing is, HH, I know on this picture does not believe in whatever juju that happens, but HH, let's be honest, man. Bro, was it not you that said that if these guys, that Liverpool scored a late winner?
Is someone in hospital? I'm hearing a beeping sound.
Relax, it's UPS, never just to glad. Now, continue.
Are you working?
Wait, are you at work?
This guy's at work all of this. I can imagine this guy in the corner.
What the fuck?
guys, like in Africa. I live in Africa. We get problem for Africa, so we understand. I live in Nigeria, so it's understood. I beg.
Someone needs to clip that. I'm begging you. Why is there someone? Someone please needs to clip that. I'm begging you.
Oh. Wait, you doing as if you don't know Africa. I know from Nigeria. Is our country life very stable? It's not stable, man. Leave that leg alone, man. I beg, continue, guys.
Go. Continue.
Anyway. What was that? Yeah, I said you drink.
Look. You see, I don't think you understand what this is. It's that these guys, they take lights at the most inopportune times. You could be in the middle of a video game, you could be talking about something, and these people, man. Continue.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so bro, after you did that, your reverse jinx to say that Liverpool are going to score a late goal, it actually happened. So, bro, it's like your juju is running out, bro. Like, as in, you literally said it and it happened literally at the last minute. 90 plus 5. Bro, that's like the latest, man. And, bro, they needed this W. A draw, okay, fine, but they needed this W. They needed the dub, and they got it. And, bro, hats off to them. If they get top 4, that would be great. Look, I want Leicester City to get top 4 because I need either Liverpool or Chelsea to play Europa League because it will be funny.
Why?
Okay?
Why? Because why?
Look, it's just because I need something to make me happy and make me laugh because it's just going to be funny because Lille already. If PSG win this league, I'm going to be pissed off. And AC Milan.
Yes.
Look, I'm going to be pissed off.
Please be humble. Like, please root against Chelsea because they're so arrogant. We Liverpool fans are so humble in every way possible. So
really, this is coming from the guy that said Trent Alexander-Arnold was the best right back in the world. This guy.
Oh, he is the best right back in the world. But that's beside the point.
Who got block supports? Who you support?
See, that's the thing. So Gatlock, I will find out who you support because you can't clown other teams and we don't have the chance to clown. That's how it works.
Who supports Arsenal? Do you guys not know that?
See, that's the beauty, man. Bro, I've been watching your Hangout. I've been watching your Hangout for a long time. And I knew that, bro, if I reviewed any team that I liked.
Okay, Gatlock, a simple question. Do you support any team?
You see, how do I put it? I support the style of football. I support the style of football. Anybody that plays the style of football that I like, I'll support you.
So you're not the core, really.
Look, let's just say I had teams I supported, I was a fan of, and if they lose, it kind of pisses me off.
Wait. Can I just say something about core? So,
no, I'm not like core. No. Core is
but say this is the thing about core. Like, this is what happened to Barcelona. It's pressing up so. Listen, this is like deep PTSD. It's messed him up so because like you see, let me just tell the story. Let me just tell the story. So I have to understand that this guy was like a hardcore Barcelona, like hardcore. And before the 4-0, he was like, hey, there's like no way, man. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, man. It's like, no, you know what I'm trying to say, like Brussels and Messi. So
this guy's such a Messi hater now, bro.
No. That's not the joke. Wait. So after the 4-0, it's messed him up so badly. That's, this guy. He's like a Bundesliga expert.
No. He went to Man City.
You know what's wild? He's the first fan to go from Dortmund to Bayern. The first fan ever.
Because I remember he was a Barca fan. Then he went to City.
He's the first man ever. Dortmund to Bayern, bro. They don't recruit players.
No. He went first from Barca to City, City to Milan to Juve, Juve to Dortmund, and then Dortmund. That's a journey, bro.
This guy's been everywhere.
Carlock is different, bro. This guy's so different.
Call is different.
But guys, I'm not saying this because I'm a Liverpool fan, but I think 8-2 is worse. But I wouldn't lie. That 4-0 kill a lot of Barcelona.
No.
Yeah.
Jamal. Listen, Jamal. I don't think you understand this. 8-2 was just like it's okay. You guys are just it was bad, but the thing about the 4-0 was Barcelona had won the first 3-0.
Yeah.
Look, I keep saying
where's Egg Boy?
No.
There was hope.
Listen, I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on Twitch on that day, and Egg Boy Hero was on my stream, and I said, "Look, Egg Boy Hero, you should win, but Egg Boy Hero, there's no way." I said, Egg Boy, look, there could be a way. It's unlikely. Egg Boy said, "Look, it's 3-0, there's no way." The moment that happened, to this day, it's been what? 2 years now.
2 years.
I've not heard it. I've literally not heard him. This guy. But the joke is, Cole went from being a hardcore Barca fan to a Bundesliga correspondent. That's how deeply it's psychologically messed up. Because he went from being a Milan fan to being a Dortmund fan, then a Bayern fan, and now he's like a Bundesliga expert, and he hates Messi. Oh God!
Bro, he started like
Please keep it to me. If you have a backer, I know a guy who's a backer fan, Egg Boy Hero, guys. I would need everybody right now. If Egg Boy Hero don't, Egg Boy Hero, you have a friend. Call somebody. We are here for you. Egg Boy Hero, call someone right now. I will give you a phone number. Egg Boy Hero, my phone is open. My DMs are open. If you need a friend, Egg Boy Hero, if you need a friend, I am here.
Oh man, no.
That night was funny, man.
Listen, we have to do a thing where we just reflect on, look back at special nights and so forth, because that's okay. That 4-0 nights was that Hangout was because
that was painful, man.
Because it was like
fans, man. Barca lost a lot of fans.
And here's the funny thing: is that's what makes this channel unique. Because when I look at other channels, basically most channels are fan channels, so it's fully hardcore like this. This is one channel where we are a very peculiar group of people.
We are.
And there are people who literally they just jump from club to club. And I think because the whole point of this channel is that this channel is built on narratives. Hence why I can understand.
There's no loyalty.
Why is it not? See, I can understand how real football fans would despise this channel. Because they'll say what the bloody hell is this? Because you have because their team lost. You can't do that. The whole point is that win or lose, you have faith in your team. You don't just go to that.
It's a free world, man. You can't force people to do what they don't want.
The first symptom in this Hangout was Juju man. He started this whole thing.
He's the goat.
He used to be around with
this guy was
the three horsemen of clubs. No, the three horsemen of clubs is Juju man, Cole, an FG. I literally thought he was joking when this guy said he was a Ronaldo fan.
Oh, you guys missed out.
This guy said he would retire from football.
You guys missed out on my all-time favorite. The guy who really got me into Hangouts was Studge.
Oh yeah. I wonder what he's doing now.
Yeah.
No, he's still active on Twitter.
Wasn't he a Liverpool fan?
Oh yeah, he still is. Yeah, he wants to cop out though.
It's just back to this.
I am him was cop out.
Back to this whole Liverpool thing. It's just I do think they're gonna make top 4 now, bro. I think.
Me too.
And you know who we all can them? Arsenal. Arsenal did this, bro. All y'all needed was a point against Arsenal, and somehow, some way, Arsenal always have to ruin Chelsea. They just have to be that team that
they did double. They did double.
Yeah, I would agree with you. The only thing I want is Chelsea not to make it to Champions League.
I don't want Chelsea to make it to Champions because I want to see how HS's reaction.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want it for the videos. I want to watch it.
Wait. Wilton, did you say you want to see his reaction after they win or?
No, after they don't make top 4. After they don't make top 4.
I was gonna say
because this Tuesday is a must-win game for Chelsea. If Chelsea draw this game and Liverpool beat Burnley, I don't know unless Crystal Palace can do what they did back in 2014. I don't see how Chelsea make top 4.
Because we're talking about the whole VAR thing again, man. Because I just watched it again. Obviously, like the whole thing of like what happened to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you know what made that clip the worst? It was how much Eddie celebrated.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that's fraud. Because see, for me, I was like, I believe no, Chelsea, they will score. They will put the ball in the net. I didn't complain for VAR. But the funny thing was how happy Eddie was. Yeah. And how he went from like, yes, come on, to no, but look, Tuesday.
And then you followed that up with we're not losing this.
But yeah, I can ask a quick question. This is a very serious question.
Yes, go for it.
If Tuchel get you guys 5th and do not win the Champions League, would you sack him?
Yes.
No, would it?
Oh,
yes. It doesn't make sense.
No, Jamal, you asked me a question. I know this is see, Jamal, see, my reactionary thing, basically, I would be so angry at sacking. So just that's just my anger at sacking because I'd be so angry. Now, if let's say you can give me a day, 24 hours through my anger, let's say, okay, I just have to make a decision 24 hours. I'll calm down. I'll watch a movie, probably like The Matrix, Batman, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, something just to make me happy. And then I'll be like, okay, he didn't have his summer, he didn't have his players, boom. But if I had to make a decision on the spot, I'd sack him. For sure. On the spot, I'd sack him. Like, so that's the thing. So if I had to make a decision right now, sack. If he give me 24 hours, okay, he can keep his job.
Life does hit you hard, though, because a few weeks ago, we were all saying Chelsea's going to have
it's mad
have a good season. Then 1 week, everything
I never said that. Wilton, see, that's the funny thing, man. Go check the tape and everything.
I know.
No, I didn't. No, I never bought into the whole.
Can I talk on Liverpool, bro? Quickly.
What you've been talking about is the #semi, but I'm saying like Tuesday now it's a must-win game for Chelsea. But I want Chelsea to win the Champions League final, but deep my brain is telling me City's gonna beat you guys. I'm sorry.
Thanks for your support, man. Muntaha.
So I just want to ask a question to Liverpool fans over here, right? Jamal and Undisputed. How many trophies Liverpool have won, including Tin Pod, Mickey Mouse, whatever you call it, right? It should be competitive in the last 10 years.
5.
Okay.
2011 League Cup, 2019 15 includes the 2006 FA Cup, 2005 Champions League, 2005. Did we win the Super Cup? I think we did, yeah. But we didn't win the FIFA Cup. We lost to the Brazilian team.
Let's make it round off to 10 cups you guys have won in 20 years, right?
No, we won a treble in 2001. No, not really a treble, but whatever.
Treble?
Did you count the Community Shield as well?
No. Actually, no. It was the FA Cup, League Cup, and UEFA Cup.
Yeah, so let's be honest.
I was just making sure.
That's why Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
Who?
So,
Where is this question going?
No, okay. So this question leads to your club's consistency and record in the past 20 years. Liverpool has been always that kind of club which comes for 3 years. like we'll be there here and there, and then again dip. Then here, I don't think so. You guys have been always considered as a consistent club, when it comes to challenging for trophies.
Oh, I agree.
And when you talk about the injuries, yes, I understand where you're coming from injuries, but I don't think so. It's your club's ethos or atmosphere where you guys want to be always at the top level. You know what I mean? Look at Chelsea. Let's say Chelsea, right? In the last 15 years, Chelsea has been winning ton of trophies. Why? Because I believe the club has been run properly in terms of challenging for the big trophies, regardless of, yeah. So for me, man, like Liverpool should be not in the first place every year right now, and they have to make it. They have to make it.
I agree, Muntaha, but actually, what we're doing right now is that we're actually increasing our revenue quite significantly, because for most of the last 15, 20 years, right, when you're looking at it, most of the time we had about 60% of what Man United were making per year annually. Since Klopp took over, that figure went from 60% to about 90%. So we're very close to what Man United are making annually in revenue. So I think that's quite a big step for Liverpool in the right direction in terms of becoming a self-sustained big club. Because we wasted a bunch of money in the 90s.
Let me, for Jamal on Disputed, how badly could it affect Liverpool if they don't make Champions League this season? I still think they will, but let's just for argument's sake, if they don't make it this season, how badly do you think it will affect them? Or do you think 1 year in Europa wouldn't be that much? Or do you think it'd be like, finances and also people may push to move?
It'd be bad.
You want to go first on Speedy?
Yeah, you can go first on this.
Yeah, man. For me, is how Klopp sells the project. If he talks to the players like Salah, Van Dijk, Mane, and says, bro, this has been a shit season. We know why. We know the injuries. We know everything has come. We just chill for 1 year in the European League. You have to get the recruitment spot on. Liverpool never really buy any big stars. So I think we will continue trying to find gems. So if we can sell the project good to our stars and the recruitment have to be spot on, I think it won't affect us that much. That's what I got to say about that. Undisputed.
Yeah, Klopp's first really amazing team, which was the 2019. He spent a lot on Alisson, and Van Dijk, but under that, he spent it mostly on gems. And I hope we can find some more. I don't know about this Rodrigo de Paul guy who we keep getting linked to. I heard he's really good for 30 million.
But the thing about Liverpool is how much gems can you really find?
Yes, that's the thing.
You need a squad. That's the problem that Liverpool's been having. They found these gems, but sometimes it might not work out. Sometimes it's just the club and the player just don't seem to sync with each other. Like Naby Keita is a gem, but he's not fit enough.
No. Complete waste of money, that guy.
Yeah, that's my problem. The thing is, you have to spend on the market, especially if as you said, you guys are making 90% of what Manchester United is making. You guys have to actually show it in the market. You can't keep spending on these players and doing what if projects.
When you have American owners, it's tough.
Okay. So on this, to finish your point, and I want to come to Jim Church-America who hasn't spoken yet.
I think the one thing Klopp is better at than most is just finding those gems and polishing those gems. Compared to most other managers, he does have a lot of say in the kind of players that he wants and doesn't want. So that's what gives me hope.
So Chimera,
let me finish my point.
Okay. I'm going to come to Chimera, then I'll come to Mental because he hasn't spoken yet. So Chimera, Liverpool, what do you make of them? Do you think that they make top four, or no? How do you view the whole top four thing? Liverpool, Leicester City, Chelsea.
It's actually funny because I remember me and Victor were talking to Abdullahi yesterday. And he actually said West Brom would take points out of Liverpool, and it looked like Abdullahi is about to strike again. It looked like it. Then Alisson scored that last minute. Where I was like, I'm thinking, how do you allow the goalkeeper to score the winning goal against you? That was the thing, But Liverpool, Chelsea is a must win against Leicester. You got to win that game because if you draw and Liverpool wins, they pass you, right?
Season,
yeah, so it's a must win.
They are 1 point behind Liverpool.
Leicester now have confidence that they can beat you guys. So they're going to go into that game and not be scared. So, I mean, it's not a position you want to be in, but that loss to Arsenal might come back to haunt you guys, you know. So
how you guys give 6 points to Arsenal, Seth? Arsenal.
And guys, I think fans are come. I think this was the last week there wasn't no fans. I think fans are gonna be there next week and the next week.
Hey, can I speak on a little bit?
Okay, let me know because I said I was going to come to Montal, so Montal, then Abdullahi.
Oh yeah. So with regards to this thing, man, like in the first place, man, a club like Liverpool, you're defending champions. Okay, you were. I mean, come on, man. Like bare minimum top 4, man. So who should I blame? Let's be honest. Who should we blame then? Injuries, okay, yes, but bare minimum top 4. I mean, Klopp has to take blame, man. Klopp was so shit this season, man. Let's be honest. Each and every team figured out that his tactics. He didn't change anything, okay? And for me, man, he was so confusing from like when Dijk and all these guys got injured, right? Like, oh, should he play Fabinho center back? Oh, should he play in midfield? Man,
that was a
decide.
big mistake. It's Fabinho to center back.
Well, what about that hologram defender that they bought?
Quebec. Yeah.
No, injured as well.
Not Quebec. The other one that hasn't played since.
Also injured.
Injured.
Matip is injured. Gomez is injured. Van Dijk is injured. Quebec is
let me get
injured.
this straight.
That guy's
so let me get this straight. In all their infinite wisdom, Liverpool decided to go to a team who is relegated in the Bundesliga to go and buy Kabak, their defender.
So they're buying shit, bro. But Gatlock, you need to understand. Like, okay, I understand where you're coming from.
Gatlock, Robertson was relegated. Robertson was relegated. So what's your point?
Look, they cannot buy the established centre back because ultimately next season, when Dijk and all these guys will pop up, man. So what now? So you're going to create a chaos over there? I think so. For me, man, it's a management of club, and I think so. Club should take the massive blame for this. If Liverpool don't make top 4, I think so. You know what? This sound might be reactionary, but I think so. Club has been figured out by the other teams. I think so. You should leave now.
I think it's wait. So let me come to Abdullahi. So Abdullahi, talk to me. Top 4. Abdullahi, 1-1. So you there, Abdullahi?
Yeah. I'm there. At the moment, it's tough for most Chelsea fans, especially losing to Arsenal. That's the team I don't want to lose to. I hate them so much with everything in my life. They're just too loud. They're just too like they're loud for my liking. They're just too loud, man. It's a bizarre moment. Being a Chelsea fans. I understand. I understand being a Chelsea, but I think, like I said,
you tell me you guys know less.
Tuesday match is a must. We gotta win that match. We have to see. We have no excuse. Like I'm saying right now, we got no excuse.
What happens if
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
You guys
I can't take that. We gotta win that match.
Oh.
But I still believe we're gonna win it. We're gonna finish top. I think it's gonna be like I said. I love the mentality of Liverpool in the last 2-3 matches they've been playing at that club. But Burnley and Crystal Palace, I'm still a little bit not sure yet. Maybe if they're gonna kind of go survive in that, because Burnley are someone that sometimes when you don't put them to win you, then win you. Burnley. And the last match is the Crystal Palace, and Palace with the way they're playing at the moment, I don't a little bit dicey. So I'm gonna just kind of wait a little bit to see how they're gonna do. But that Tuesday match is a must win. We're gonna win that match, man. We have no excuse. 100% we're gonna win that match.
So let me just take some doses and I'll come out to you guys. So let's see. So where are we? From Mr. Angus Court 123, thank you for the dub. HH, can you admit that Salah is better than Mane? Again, right now, as we're talking with Mane having a trash season and him being Class B, Salah is better. When Mane was quality, and people forget, and I'm sure Undisputed and Jamal, you can back me up in saying this, Mane's goals during Liverpool's league win won Liverpool the most points.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
is
true. A statistical fact. So that just shows you how important he was. He's just having a trash season. But when he was Mane, I feel as a player overall, he was better than Salah, but Salah has always been the superior goal scorer. From Yasser's side, who says, like you couldn't write this. Chelsea lost to Arteta, United trashed at home, Alisson 95th minutes winner, which I don't count, and Chelsea has to play Leicester City on Tuesday and Pep in the CL. Yasser's side, I will repeat this to everyone. If Chelsea end up 5th and they lose the Champions League final, I will want Tuchel sacked. I will want Timo Werner shipped to Krypton. And the domestic league coverage will officially end, and I will not congratulate Pep Guardiola.
The stream is going to be a field day.
I will refuse to congratulate Pep Guardiola, that checkbook manager, and we will only focus on Copa America.
Guys, Leicester has to play Tottenham, by the way, in the last game of the season. That's not
Thomas Tuchel.
No, that's not an easy win.
I thank
Leicester
you
against Tottenham.
I humbly thank you for your tactics, your strategy, your
Gatlock. Let me
guidance. Under Francis, I was.
Look, this man just wants to receipt me. Let me read this dubs first before you come and receipt me. Mr. Wonder Mackay says Gatlock was scanning receipts. He's a receipts merchant, but the funny thing about this is that why are the receipts always me? Why aren't there any receipts that puts me in a good light? Why are all these receipts that puts me in a bad light? I want to say, because I've said some many amazing things throughout my football analysis tenure. I've said some truly amazing things. Can I respond?
No, Gatlock just put Abdullahi today, so it's not just about you.
So my thing is, bring up receipts that puts me in a good light. That's what I ask for.
He did that for you.
From last year, he says, imagine the conversation located Chelsea next season, and they're previewing a Europa League game.
Oh, I will tune into that, man. That's hilarious.
And it's the conference league too, bro.
Man.
It's a new competition. It's a conference
league. It's the conference league.
No, they have to go.
Hey, you're gonna need a whole brand new intro.
Yeah.
Guys, can Spurs actually win that?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to make an intro for the Europa League like you do for the
Wilson,
Champions
I've been
League.
telling this dude for the longest time now. Get that shit ready right now.
Yeah, you have to make an intro for the Europa League too, bro. Yeah, you have to.
It just be screenshots of Sevilla winning.
Just make sure when you do it, make sure to put Ronaldinho. Make sure to put Ronaldinho.
I want Unai Emery's face smack bang in the middle.
And also, I need Sevilla, Unai Emery, and make sure you put Ronaldinho there too.
Also, everybody.
And Zad.
Giroud and Zad.
Yeah, Zad must be in
taking
there.
over against Arsenal. Yeah, put that in there.
Must be in there.
You guys are very. So let me just say this right now. So that's playing for a Europa League game while everyone else is in the CL. Let me just say this right now. This is a public service announcement. Thomas Tuchel, I don't think you understand the narrative that are going through. The live chats and the content crack addicts that form the Football Hot family, they want to get me out the paint. Because if Chelsea are in Europa, that is a level of abuse that I wouldn't be able to take. And my thing is that the summer will end. Because I said again, if that happens, I'm not addressing it, but once the summer ends, I'll have to come back to it. I mentally, psychologically cannot put myself in a stage where Chelsea are playing Europa League football next season.
And that horrible kit is trash, by the way.
Yes. So that's Class A kits and Europa League. So Tuchel, I am begging you. And here's the thing. Leicester City, you don't need this. What's the point in you coming to the Champions League when you have no chance of winning?
This is the same guy who complained about match fixing, by the way.
Yeah.
What's the point? So my thing is that if you don't throw the game, you're looking like a bunch of clowns. First of all, we gave you the FA Cup victory. Return the compliment. So my thing is that there's no point in necessarily finishing up for when no, you've achieved your points. You won the FA Cup. That is point.
You don't want to see Vardy scoring in the Bernabeu?
What?
You don't want to see Vardy scoring in the Allianz Arena?
No. Because if it's at the expense of because my thing is that
no, HH want to see Timo score.
fairy tale stories are overrated. You have zero chance of winning the Champions League. Let teams who have a more realistic chance of winning be in there. So for Leicester City, you should throw the game.
Why do you want Napoli to go to the Champions League over Juventus though? When Juve have a bigger chance. When Juve have a better chance of winning than Napoli.
I need Cristiano to play in the Europa League for my enjoyment. Simple.
Chelsea to play in the Europa League.
Just fine. No, you don't, because everybody wants Chelsea in the Champions League because they're the third most followed club in the world.
One Champions League, bro.
They're the third biggest club in the world, so they're most followed.
How is Chelsea in the Champions League final?
Through hard work and faith.
That's not Juju?
Through hard work and faith. Through hard work and faith.
Third biggest club in England.
Third biggest club in the world.
No. In the world.
Check the stats.
Guys, one more thing.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, then Chelsea.
I'll
show you.
Did you not know it's been a narrative for the longest time now that they're the third biggest club in the world?
Third biggest club in the world.
I'm gonna bring up a receipt, guys.
Oh God.
But this receipt is for Sadio. I'm sorry, Sadio, but this have to be done.
Great. The food is magnifique and grow. The other stuff is pretty damn good. So, LDO, congrats. Well done. You are ambitious. For the time being, you have to maintain your positions. Remember, if you break it up, you go down. For the time being, LDO, you are the chief of that.
What?
This guy literally went from chief ogre to being a class B brick. Can you drop
the first time in history? Is this the first time in history?
This guy was in chief last season, you know.
That's worse than that. That's worse than the Benzema situation.
I don't believe that.
Wait. How was he?
They made him a chief?
Yes,
Lewandowski was.
That's worse than Benzema.
Half full football hot Sadio Mane. You made him a chief.
You're a disgrace, HH.
Guys, I know.
The brickiest of all brick analysis.
Look at HH.
Guys, if we all vote, can we induct HH?
I think we should have majority vote.
Why haven't we have another trial, HH?
Democracy.
Let's have a trial. There's 9 people in here other than HH.
Wait. We need a vote.
You know what? This is what I'll say, and I'm putting myself in there. So guys, you can clip this and everything, but you know what? I'm putting myself in there. If Chelsea finish 5th, if Chelsea finish outside of the top 4, and they don't win the Champions League,
he's gonna cut the stream.
I will officially induct myself into the scholarship section of the Brick Academy. And that has happened. Guys,
we want to win.
Wait. No strings.
Stay true. Stay real. And vamos.
No, you're an idiot.
What do you want from me, guys? 10 minutes, guys. Send in your questions, man. Send in your questions. 10 minutes. After credits, man. After credits, gang, man. Send in your questions, man. Send in your cues. Send in your cues. Send in your cues. Send in your cues, man. Your thoughts on a potential VVD Konate partnership at Liverpool. Well, let's see how well Konate does. Although, are you now sort of pulling away from Gomez? Because I thought Gomez was all right, man. I think Gomez is a really good young defender. And I think he works well. But look, Konate is already there, so it's hard to know, because I think that all because you get two amazing defenders doesn't mean it's going to form a good defense partnership. So for me, it's all about how good can he work with your boy VVD. But he looks good though. I've seen him at Leipzig. He does look good. And Klopp normally is pretty good at scouting, man. He's pretty good at scouting. How long does Poch last at PSG? If they don't win Uber Eats, based on all of the L's that they've taken, I think he should get sacked. That's my thing. But I do think that whatever happens, they may just give him one more season. 2 seasons max. 2 seasons max. First match you ever watched? I believe it was an African. I think it was Nigeria against Ivory Coast World Cup qualifier in '93. So '93 World Cup qualifier between Nigeria and Ivory Coast when I was still in Nigeria. So, will Sancho help Man U win a title? The danger of the whole Sancho thing is that how well would he work at United? Because all because he works well at Dortmund doesn't mean like he'd work well at Man United. But I mean, he'd be a really good addition, I think. But here's the thing, man. This is even what I was saying when I did the stream with Red Devil. Great for the attack, and I think he's a massive upgrade on Daniel James, and he's better than Greenwood. Greenwood is talented, but he's better than Greenwood. The defense. You can have all the attack in the world and so forth. If the defense is trash and it's conceding 4Gs at home to a team like Liverpool, you're not going to win anything. Defenses are what wins titles. Not just attacks. You need a good, strong, solid defense. So until they sort out that defense, getting a Sancho or so forth ain't going to cut it. It ain't going to cut it, man. So, it's just that I've been so busy. I need to do a video on this, and I will definitely try and do a video on this, man. Amazing, because Dortmund looks to be out of it. I think they were 6th and so forth. So shout out to the interim manager, man. I'm great this destruction in the Pokal final, and what was symbolic? I think it was really symbolic that the goals came from Sancho and Haaland. Hence why I'm actually really excited about what Dortmund do next season with Marco Rose, because I believe that they're going to keep hold of Sancho and Haaland. I think Sancho and Haaland should stay. So then it's not going to be about, okay, now what do they now do with this crew under Marco Rose and everything? So I think it's a great achievement that they finished top 4, because I want to see them in the CL. And I definitely want to see them in the CL with a manager who I believe is better than Lucien Favre, because I think Sancho and Haaland, man, that's a nice double punch. That's a really good partnership that those guys are forming, man. Does Alex Ferguson winning the European trophy with Aberdeen versus Madrid, breaking the Rangers Celtic axis, offsets for only 2 UCLs? No. It's good achievements, it's worthwhile achievements, and so forth. It doesn't. The CL is the elite competition. It is the zenith. It is the pinnacle of competition. And you can't tell me that you were in 20 years of management, you only gave me 2 CLs. Nah. Sorry. And with the dominance you had over the Premier League, the kinds of players that you had, 2 CLs, and in both of those CLs, one was won in the last 2 minutes, and the other one was won on penalties. I'm looking at you, funny, man. It's the content crack addicts, man. The content crack addicts, man. These guys are those dudes, man. The content crack addicts are those dudes, man. They are those dudes, man. No, there's no one like them, man. We rule. We rule, man. We freaking rule. Yes. What are your thoughts on Gerrard winning the league with Rangers? Lampard should really have called him. You see, that gives him good experience to now move in management. Look at what Rodgers did. Had a tough time at Liverpool, went over to Scotland, got back his confidence, been successful to Celtic. He's now moved over, come to Leicester City, and look that he's now giving Leicester City an FA Cup. Gerrard, he could have easily taken the Liverpool job, but I was like, nope, I'm not ready yet. So I really want to go to Liverpool when I'm fully ready, because he is professional enough to know that I need to sort of reserve myself and make sure that when I come to Liverpool, which he will, it's going to happen, but it's at the right time. And look at the amazing experience he's had. Superb season from Rangers. Because remember, Celtic have really been dominant. Because remember, Rangers went through serious issues. So he's come in, revitalized them, using Defoe and so forth. And I think they even have a Nigerian boy from them. Gives you great experience. So now whenever he now takes up the Liverpool job, he has a good wealth of experience. Freaking Lampard, 1 season in the Championship, we didn't even improve them. They finished 6th. You finished 6th with them with less points, and then you now go from that to Chelsea. Arrogance, man. Don't be arrogant. Be humble. Professor Machado, Football Hub member. Professor, Football Hub member. H, do you think the new Chelsea home jersey is bad luck? I really believe in superstitions. I'm a very, very superstitious person. Very superstitious, and I'll be real with you. I wouldn't wear that kit in the Champions League final. And here's the thing, though. Who wears blue? Come the CL final, who wears blue? Do Man City wear blue or do Chelsea wear blue? If it was Chelsea, let City wear blue, Chelsea wear that away kit. Wear that away kit. Because I am a huge believer in superstitions. Chelsea must not wear that kit come the CL final because it's bad luck. Based on just how garbage they played that FA Cup final, they must not. Because if they wear that kit, well, we're losing. Okay, it says we are losing that final if we wear that trash ass kit. It must not happen, man. From YSK Jackson says, thank you for the dub. Timo more CL finals than wait, what did I say? Timo more CL finals than Dagrana Pap. I can't read. I don't know. What is that? I can't read that. I don't know what that says, man. Type properly. I can't read. I don't know what that said, bro. If you were Sancho, would you leave this season? Because the Dortmund project looks kind of promising for next season now that they have won a trophy and secured CL. 1000%, I would say Sancho stays. Sancho, you must stay. 100%, man. Because of Marco Rose. Marco Rose did a really good job for Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think that, especially with Haaland staying, why not stay? Because maybe Marco Rose could bring in, because especially if you're looking at what Jude Bellingham is doing, I think that's another exciting player. There's some talent here. And who knows who Marco Rose is now going to buy to bring in with the team. Because if Sancho leaves, where does he go to? You're not going to start for Man City. If you go to Man United, why are you sure you're going to fit into that team? And I just think that Sancho, especially with how Dortmund play and the dynamic of the team, I think this is a really good fit for him. So there is no reason why he should pop off and go. Do you think Haaland should leave? If they didn't make top 4, I think he should have truly considered it. The fact that they've made top 4 back in the Champions League, there's no rush. There's no rush. There's really no rush. I think that he should just chill out and just stick with these dudes, man. There's absolutely no rush for him to do like that, man. Why couldn't the R9 Galacticos win a CL? I know the team was a little unbalanced, but they had great players and a great manager, and the opposition wasn't that great. All because you have amazing players doesn't mean you have an amazing team. And the issue with that, they were not an amazing team. Superb players, they were not a strong, cohesive team. And the thought process was, if we have all these amazing players, we have to win. But what you now learn is that football is much more complicated than that. That's not like what happened with the Miami Heat, or Durant's going to the State Warriors, or now with Durant, Kyrie, and Harden where was it right now? In the Nets, like 5-on-5 is different from 11v11 on a bigger pitch. So they were not a functional team, and I think every manager that came just lens on these are superstars, these are individuals, this is what guys can go on. So, guys, I must bid you adieu and goodbye. Check out the YouTube channels and so forth for all the stuff that's coming through and everything. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real. Stay sexy. That's the main thing. Stay sexy. Stay lovely. Stay wild. Stay interesting. And your boy is out, man. And again, Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea. If you don't win, if you come fifth and you don't win the Champions League, I think that I'm going to have to build a wing